Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Blue Jays, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Hi, I'm Kate Burness, and you're watching the Samwell B12 experience.
Hey, what's up, sports fans? How's it going? We are set and ready to go, and this is an absolute disaster so far. Are you kidding me? Wow, this is a nightmare of a start to any stream. I can't even begin to tell you what a mess. Oh, they tell you never switch programs, never switch things up when you have them working the way you want. And boy, oh boy, did we make an epic mistake. And you know what? I don't even know if we're going to be able to get everything operating the way we expected them to be, the way this is going so far. What is happening? Why, oh why is this not working? But we'll get it going. Welcoming everybody. It's the Blue Jays. It's the Pirates. We are getting set and ready to go, hopefully. And I think we're going to switch things back to the way they were, because we are not going to do this again. I got to reset all of these things. My gosh. Welcome in, Blue Jays fans. Let's have a great show tonight. Let's have a great stream, regardless of everything that doesn't want to work for us. So welcome in, Centurion. Go Leafs. Go Leafs is going to be here soon enough. We cannot wait to get Leafs going. Hockey coming up in just a few short weeks, but thanks for being here. Billy, James, Brendan, what's going on? Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully everything is working. Hey, Joshua, what's up? Welcome in. This is an absolute mess, but we're going to figure it out. For the Blue Jays tonight, it's going to be the Gausman. He's going up against Skenes, and it is going to be an epic battle here as these two pitchers are going to go toe-to-toe. Gausman has been absolutely wild for the last few weeks, last 9 starts or so. He has just been money. He's been playing really, really good, bringing his ERA down. It was up over 5. It's now down to 3.79. Blue Jays Springer, who's DHing tonight, he's about to kick off this game, get this one started up. Hey, RK, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. Cheering for a Toronto team. World peace is possible. You got it, my friend. You absolutely got it. So welcome in. Welcome to the show. For everybody, wherever you're watching, welcome in, and let's go. Springer on the mound to kick off this ball game. Let's go, Blue Jays. Here's the opening pitch. Ooh, and it was way inside. Ball 1. 77 is for Ray Bork, Pierre Turgeon, Paul Coffey. A lot of good guys wearing 77. And of those ones you mentioned, I got to say Paul Coffey is my favorite. All right, the 1-0. Springer going to swing at this one in the middle. 99 miles an hour, going to fly this one to right field, and just like that, George is the first out of the ball game, and that's going to bring up my boy and yours, Addison Barger. Barger becoming a fan favorite in Toronto real quick. Hey, Daniel, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Again, welcoming everybody. Thank you for joining us. We're trying a new piece of software, and boy, oh boy, did not like how this show got started. So here we go. Barger up. He's up to 261. We're down to 261. First pitch, 99 miles an hour, just inside off the plate. Good eye. I would have swung at that one. I would have missed anyways, 99 miles an hour, but a good pitch in there. Barger's been a fan favorite, like I was saying. He's been Mr. Big Hit, big play. He's been doing it all. He's going to swing at this one high up in the strike zone, fouled it back. Count going to go to 1-1 now. Go Jays, go. Hopefully these Jays can continue their good looking streak. They've been so much fun to watch, this Blue Jay team as of late. You know, even against the Rangers, a crazy up and down series. They've just been doing everything well. Hey, Baxter, welcome in. Welcome to the show. in their first strike. 1-2 now. 1-2. Blue Jays versus Pirates here tonight. Nice to see these guys get going. Jays real exciting to watch. We're going to talk where they are in the American League and how they've been extending that lead. This one is going to be foul back again. Barger staying alive, doing exactly what he needs to do. Yeah, that's right, Joshua. Let's play a little better than yesterday. A little better than yesterday. Yesterday wasn't our best, but you know what? It was an exciting game, and we will take it. Here's the 1-2. He's going to put this one in play to the first base side. Pulls the pitcher off the plate, throws it over to the pitcher who is backing up, and it is in there. Again, thank you all for watching along and joining us here today. We appreciate it. Vlatty Guerrero coming up. He's going to be up hitting 300 now. Big Vlatty, 300. Which is so good. I was so excited he finally got back over 300. Brandon Freddie Anderson, Maple Leaf? I don't know about that. DMG, what's up, Dallas? First pitch to Vlatty, low. And again, thanks for tuning in. If you're flying in and out of Toronto, if you want to follow these Blue Jays to Pittsburgh and wherever, if you're flying Air Canada, don't cancel your tickets. Let Air Canada cancel them, and they will have to rebook you. Little tip from a travel destination or travel agent. These destinations wanted me to pass along. If you're flying anywhere with Air Canada, wait and see if they cancel your flight. If they do, they are required to book you on a new flight with any carrier. This pitch in there for a strike. Nice pitch in there. 2-1 now to big Vlatty Guerrero. Hey, McKinsey, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. Michael, hello there. Vlatty, 2-1, 2 outs. Pitch in there. He swings through it. 100 miles an hour. Can he even the count up to 2-2? 2-2, 2 outs. Vlatty trying to get this one done. Trying to get out of this. Trying to get on base the way Vlatty can do. Vladdy's had some monster home runs. So let's see if he can put this one in play. Oh, they're going to say he went around. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Vlatty did not go around, but hey, that is okay. First commercial break as they are going to the bottom of the inning. We're going to see Horowitz, Pham, and Reynolds coming up. Guess what? You survived your first day at high school. There you go. Getting it done. We knew you'd do it. Way to go, McKinsey. Michael, thank you so much hitting that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. Now, wherever you are watching on this evening, make sure you hit that follow, hit that subscribe, and hit that like button if it's available to you. We really, truly appreciate it. We've had a crazy last few days here. Last week, really. We were supposed to stream so many times, and we kept having to cancel or postpone. You know, one of my boys is playing a little bit of a higher hockey level this year, and well... We've had a lot of hockey, spent a lot of time training, a lot of time in the rinks, and that's kind of taken priority in the summer, but it's been a whole lot of fun. And of course, spending some time with the fam as they get ready to go back. Thank you, Michael. That is so awesome. I appreciate it. So just spending some time with the family and getting all things ready to go for school in a couple weeks here. But we are excited. We are excited to see what these Jays can do as we move not yet, but soon into the fall season. Spencer Horowitz going to tee it up. Tommy Pham, Reynolds, Gonzalez, McCutcheon, Trillo, Canaro, Davis, and Keener Falefa going to be the lineup for Pittsburgh as we're getting back in this. We're ready to go as Pittsburgh is going to try and take on the Gauze. And the queen of the chat. There you go, McKinsey. The queen of the chat. Your school starts on Thursday. Nice. Well, I hope you've had a great summer. Hope you have everything ready to go. Rebook my flight. There you go. Okay, Dallas. That's true. That's true. You never know. When they rebook you, it could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. Dallas getting set to go on vacay. All right, here we go. Joshua, I know I saw in the morning that they got lit up by the Elks. I could not believe it. First pitch by Gausman. This is going to be foul back. I'm looking for a big performance here, a big performance. The drugstore had Halloween candy and display of already Dallas. That is wild. That is wild. It's way too early. Gausman 0-1 ahead, setting it up. Horowitz misses for a ball. Horowitz is hitting 255 on the year. The Pirates not having the greatest season. Of course, we will get into standings and all that just a little bit. Zayner, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Here's the pitch. Hits the corner of the strike zone. Gets called strike. 1-2. Gauze goes up now. I'm sure Dallas, it's been like that the last couple days. It's nuts. And you know, I was a little disappointed. The parade is the same as last year, but the fireworks show was amazing. It was very, very cool. 1-2. Gausman ahead in the count. He wants to get things done real quickly. Hey, Nuki, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, Michael, take care. This is going to be hit hard. Base hit for Pittsburgh. Horowitz, first batter of the game, first hit of the game, a little single over the head of the second baseman and drops it into right field. That's going to bring up Pham. Gausman just put this one down in, going for that bottom corner, just couldn't get it. Yeah, we do a bunch. We do a bunch of the CFL games. We didn't make this past Argo Elks game, and it was a good thing as well. The Elks beat the Argos. That was a shocker, a real shocker. Here's Gausman. Going to put this one, hits the corner of the strike zone. Strike one. Nice pitch there. Real nice pitch. Tommy Pham, 91 games this year, averaging 259, 6 home runs, 34 RBIs. In the Dallas, don't say the S word. This pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2. Nice pitch, Gausman really dropping it in there. One of the things I like to look at Gausman early is where his location is. He tends to favorite certain parts of the plate. Right now, it's that low and in. We'll see if he keeps doing it. There's another one, low and in, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Gausman, first strikeout of the day. Ooh, I didn't put my lights on. I'm like, why is it so dark in here? I'll tell you, when I tell you this was a disaster of a startup, it was a disaster of a startup. Hey, Jess, what's going on? Welcome in. And again, thank you, everybody, for being here. If Gausman needs help, I've got one Gausman on the phone. Dallas amazing, with blue glove and all. Here's the pitch to Reynolds now. Reynolds is hitting 244. Gets it in there for a strike. Brian Reynolds, not Ryan Reynolds. It's Brian Reynolds. 13 home runs, 61 RBIs. Pittsburgh would love to see him get going. I think they'd love to see anybody get going. Here's the pitch, going to put it in play right up to Gausman. Over to second for one, across and first. Safe, hops it in there. That was the ugliest attempt for a double play that I've ever seen. Not a good throw to second base. Bichette had to really clutch that one. They threw it over. It looked like Vlatty did have the ball. So I think they're challenging this one early. Blue Jays with an early challenge. Let's go. An early challenge. It was not pretty. It was not pretty. But he came in. I thought he had possession. He was hanging on to it. So let's take a look at this replay. Can they give us something a little closer? Can they zoom in? Bo had to reach for that. He skips it in the dirt. Vlatty had it in his... It caught the... Yeah, he's out. They will overturn this one. Vlatty caught it on the palm of his hand, and he had to take his other hand, so he didn't squeeze it in the glove. He caught it in the palm and then put his other hand over top of it. So the ball, where's the camp? Ball would have been in here, and he covered it up like that. So he did have it. It was a catch. He did have control. Hey, Brandon, I'm great. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. So he does have this. Overturn it. Runner is out. Good call. Good call. Not the most, the prettiest catch that we ever did see, but it's a catch nonetheless. 1-2-3. The Blue Jays get out of it. Kevin, that is a great question. I don't have one that I can provide you. I'm watching it here in the Toronto area on Sportsnet. So unfortunately, don't have one that I can provide for you. Astros Tigers, no score. Yeah, we'll go through a lot of the out of town scoreboards as the game goes on. Pittsburgh, of course, right now they are sitting 5th in the Central Division, 52 wins on the season. Not doing a great job. The Blue Jays, on the other hand, 73 wins on the year. They were the first team to pass 70. Detroit now also at 73 wins. The Blue Jays back up 5 games over Boston, 5.5 over the New York Yankees. This dream season of the Blue Jays seems to be continuing. It's pretty unbelievable to see what this team is doing. The Blue Jays just somehow have found a way. They have found a way to win, even when things get cold. We've seen a couple ugly series, but for the most part, they always find their way back, and the Blue Jays are doing very, very good things. How about the Astros? The Astros, you know, they're one of those teams as well that's they've had their moments. Right now, they're sitting at 69 wins, trying to get their 70th. They are first in the AL West. So in the American League West, the Astros are sitting up there and looking real pretty. When we break it down overall, Toronto first in the American League, Houston third in the American League. Nobody is going to catch Milwaukee, though. Milwaukee 79 wins. Milwaukee continues to scare the lights out of me how solid they are playing. All right, let's get it up and get going. First pitch in on Bo Bichette. That's going to be in there for ball inside on the hands. Stefan, what's going on, brother? Welcome in. Doing some packing tonight. Go Jays, go. Dropping the $13.99 super. This pitch in there for strike and even it up to 1-1. Thank you, Stefan. Good luck with your packing, my friend. Don't forget anything. Don't forget anything. 297 Bichette is averaging. Would love to see him get up over that 300 marker. First pitch down low. 2-1 here to Bo. I still can't get over this Bo with the short hair, the shaved back of the head. I know he's had his hair cut all year, but I'm sorry. It just freaks me out. I'm used to seeing the flow. We need the flow back. Here's the pitch, bottom of the strike zone. Going to get the call. 2-2 now. 2-2 to Bo. Bo knows lots. Bo needs to get his hockey game going. He needs to get his swing going. Let's go, Bo. Time to put it in play. Time to get something going. Here's the pitch. In there. Strike 3 call. 99 miles an hour. Right down the pipe. Doesn't get straighter than that. And Bo doesn't even take the bat off his shoulder. Oof. Oof. You know, that hurts. That hurts. But a good pitch nonetheless. Can't take it away from Skenes. 18 pitches so far, and that was an absolute beauty. He's got 2 strikeouts. Here it comes, DV, Dalton Varsho. First pitch in there, first strike. Varsho, one of those since coming back from the IR, has been exciting to watch. Some big hits, some big plays. 13 home runs already for the guy in 37 games. He's got 34 RBIs in 37 games. And that was in there on the corner, doesn't get the call, so it goes to 1-1. He's hitting 325 since his return. He's been wild. Skenes set to deliver his 20th pitch. Gonna miss, down and away, or down and in, excuse me. So a nice little pitch, 2-1. Good eye, Dalton, good eye. See if he can keep this one going. Setting it up. Here's that pitch. Swing and a miss. 99 miles an hour. Wow. 99 miles an hour. That is fast. For those of you that have never stood in a batting cage against a pitch of that speed, that's like how fast you drive on the highway. It's like crazy fast. Here's the 2-2 up high, but he swings through it, and he's going to strike him out. His third strikeout, 99 miles an hour again. Hopeton Dixon, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's had a great start to their week. It's hard to believe we're already making our way through August. Unreal. Unreal. All right, here comes Ernie. Let's go. Ernie Clement. He's had some big hits lately. This one going to be fouled back, 96. Ernie's one of those guys who frustrates me so much. 123 games a series at 281, 9 home runs, 40 RBIs. When you want him to get a big hit, he's kind of like, nah, I'll strike out or I'll fly out. But when you're like, just advance the runners, he hits a home run. Swing and a miss there, 0-2 to Ernie. It's so strange. He's a fun player to watch, but frustrates me like crazy. Like the Yankees, but doesn't look good for them. No, not this year, Jess. Not this year. Here's the 0-2. 2 outs, and this is a hit. It's going to drop in there. Ernie Clement with a base hit. 2-out base hit. There you go. Don't forget the toothbrush. And the socks, Dallas. Can't forget the socks. Listen, Jess, the Yankees have been good for so long. What's up? I love John Paul. Go Pirates. Go Pirates. The Yankees have been good for so long. I don't mind that they're having an off year. I don't mind. Same with the Red Sox. Here's a swing by Lucas. He's going to foul that one back. A lot of foul balls to start this one. Oh, no. Dad got into the M&Ms. Dallas M&Ms are so addictive. I'm not allowed to buy them anymore. Lucas is up to 250 on the year. Here's another one who's been up and down the lineup. Sometimes he can be explosive. Other times a little frustrating. But everybody's contributing. This pitch down. It's going to be golfed. The first base side. It's going to get through. Lucas pulls out. Oh, and Dalton. Hang on. Ernie Clement is going to go over to third. So we got runners on the corners with 2 outs. As Lucas pulled out the 7-iron there and kind of just chipped one through. This one was almost in the dirt, literally just inches above the plate. And he golfed that one, and it just came over enough to squeak through. So runners on the corners, 2 outs. Blue Jays threatening to score here. Let's go Blue Jays. All of a sudden we got some action here in the top of the second inning. Let's see if they can pull something out here. Heineman is going to draw in. He's hitting 339. Takes a first pitch in their first strike. Good pitch. Real good pitch. Skenes. Wow, what velocity. 49 games for Tyler Heineman. 339, 3 home runs, 17 RBIs. A 909 OPS. Like what he's doing. Like how he's handling him. Getting hits when he needs the hits. That's what it's all about, right, in this game of baseball. Getting the hits when you need the hits. Here's the pitch. Down low in the corner. Swings through it, and Lucas is going to steal second base. So there you go. Now we got 2-1. A base hit. Scores 2 runs if he can put it in play. 0-2. 2 outs. Nathan Luke's second stolen base this season. Talking about stealing bases, Alejandro Kirk the other day had his first stolen base, which was pretty amazing. Leo, what's going on, Leo? I cannot wait. Leo, it's just around the corner. Just around the corner. Outside the pitch. That's going to be ball 1, 1-2. Leo, I can't wait. The Maple Leafs going to get back in action soon. It's just around the bend. Camps are going to get going. Preseason in about a month. This is going to be pop back and foul again. Staying alive as Heineman. Oh, Joshua, phone battery issues. There you go. Lucas, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. All right, let's go. Come on, Heineman. Put it in play. Put it in play. Here's the 0-2. He's going to hit this one high, sky high, and that's going to be fouled back again. Just making contact. Heineman is 4 for 9 with runners in scoring positions and 2 out. Looking to extend that and make it 5 for 10. He does have 5 RBIs in this situation. trying to get things set. Here's the pitch. Swings up high, and he strikes out. The 4th strikeout through 2 innings. Wow, Skenes. He is ripping it. That is huge. That is huge. That's going to do it for the Blue Jays. Let's go to the bottom of the inning. Hey, Nick, what's going on? The Devils open up in Carolina. Yeah. Oh, Nick, I'm actually really amped up for the Devils this year. The thing for New Jersey is the Devils is, when Jack gets back, when Jack is playing, is he going to be healthy? Will he be able to keep doing what he is doing? JDA, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, can I not see your message in this? Boo. JDA with the membership. We appreciate you, Jordan, so much. Oh, I can see it up here. 36 months. 36 months. Unbelievable. JDA. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. 36 months. I heard, but I'm not sure. Detroit is interested in Nick Robertson. Ooh, Joshua. Listen, I'd be interested in Nick Robertson. Nick Robertson will be a good acquisition for any team. It'll be a good acquisition for any team. He just doesn't have anywhere to play. D Bloom, thank you so much for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. But yeah, Toronto Maple Leafs gonna have another good year. But my sleeper pick is the San Jose Sharks. They're gonna be something special. Theo, Sam Eagle, what's going on? Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you in the low 50 days. Theo, it's creeping up. Hey, Chase, what's up? This your first look at Ski? It is, Chase. It is. And man, he can throw. He's got some good pitches in there. I'm impressed with him. I know it's only been 2 innings, but man, he's on one. He can throw. You feel bad for Springer? Why do you feel bad for Springer? All right, here we go. Gausman back out on the mound. Looking to get it done. Here's the first pitch. Catches the corner in there for a strike. The second baseman, Gonzalez, stepping up here for Pittsburgh. 61 games. He's hitting .278. 5 home runs, 19 RBIs. He's playing here tonight, Weston. Springer kicked off the game. Oh, this one's going to be put into play. Vlatty diving across, but he can't come up with it. Instead, he knocks it over to second base. That's going to be a base hit. I wonder if they'll rule that an error. It was a pretty hard hit ball. But yeah, Springer is the leadoff man for the Blue Jays here tonight. So he's back in here, back in action. Talking about in the minors, Bieber, the pitcher the Blue Jays acquired, he is going to be starting for the Blue Jays. I believe Friday night is what it has been set at. So the new pitcher they acquired, Bieber, who's returning from surgery, he's going to be playing. This pitch is going to be down there. Not right now, anyways. Andrew McCutchen going to be here, 241, 11 home runs, 41 RBIs. Getting his first poke. No outs or runner on. Gausman missed with the first pitch, 1-0. This one goes inside, can't get in a chase. It goes to 2-0 right now. Going through your old family photos. Ooh, that's always fun. That's always fun. I got a whole stack of photos that I do need to go through. Got to organize them. This one swung at, put into play, caught. And a little flip over. So Jimenez actually caught it and then dropped it. And they're going to send him back. So it's just a 1 out. And the question, Stefan, are you going through them like actually like physical photos or digital photos? And then do you go and put them all in albums, or do you just throw them in a shoebox? 1987 was rough. I think the Leafs are going to win the cup. Oh, Weston, I hope so. Listen, if they win it, it's great. This pitch is going to miss. Triello is going to be up there. First pitch, 1-0. I just want them to have a real good run. I'd love to see them get their Weston, but I think they're going to have a real successful year. Trying to get this one set up. This one is going to be high. Doesn't get the call. 2-0. Canucks are going to have a nice playoff from Brendan. I'm very curious what Vancouver is going to do, because that team last year kind of fell apart. A lot of controversy. We'll see if they can stay healthy and get their guys going. They got a lot of talent on that team. Here's the 2-0. Down low. Doesn't get the corner. Going to go to 3-0 now. We need Brad Weston, I don't think we need Marchand. I like, the couple of guys we picked up, we got a lot of physicality. And it's going to make a big difference for Toronto. But yeah, I don't want Brad here. This pitch in there on the corner. There's strike one. 3-1. That was close. Some make me cry, some make me laugh. Oh, man, moving away from your home. Yeah, I bet it does, Stefan. I bet it does. Triolo, 190 average, 3-1 is the count. Gausman go right back, right down the middle. Boom, he goes inside, not even close. Gonna walk him. So with 1 out now, 2 on, Gausman, that was not a good at bat for him. Got to settle things down a little bit, He is a dirty player, but I will tell you, Hopeton, since coming over to the Florida Panthers, he's played so different. We did not see that same style of dirtiness that we're used to seeing from Brad Marchand. Maybe because Sam Bennett outshined him in the dirty department, but it was pretty cool. Hey, B Disney, what's going on? Welcome in. Here we go. Canaro up here. He's also with not a great average at 195. But let's see if Gausman can get him to put it into a double play here. Let's see what he can do. It'll be something special if he can make this happen. Here's the pitch. Misses low and away. Got to throw it in there. Got to get it in there. Tkachuk. Listen, what Tkachuk has done, that's the type of player Toronto needs. Is one of those guys that's willing to put the body on the line, drive through it, make plays, muck it up where you need to. This one in there, going to be hit hard in his center field. It's going to drop. Going to pick this one up. A hard throw, trying to hold the runner at third. He's not going to stay. He comes in and scores. 1-0 Pittsburgh. And thank you for hitting that subscribe, Weston. Appreciate it very much. Thank you for following along. Gonzalez is going to come around to score. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Ouch. This inning has not been great here. The bottom of the lineup, this should have been easy for Gazi. 22 pitches. He should have been easily able to get through this bottom part of the lineup, but they're the part that gives him the most trouble, the most problems, and he is not able to wheel it in. So 1 out, we got 2 on, and they're runners on the corners. Bennett is great, but so is Marchand. Keith, that is true. It's going to be foul back. Bennett really showed his true value this past year. And, yes, you could argue he is a dirty player, and no doubt he takes cheap shots, but he's a guy that is willing to mix it up, and he gets away with it. We need players like Clark. That's a great example. Inside 1-1. It's a great example. A Wendell Clark, Darcy Tucker style players is what we need. Vlatty is in. So for the Blue Jays, Springer, Barger, Guerrero, Bichette, Varsho, Clement, Lucas, Heineman, and Jimenez is the lineup for the Blue Jays. 2-1, misses inside yet again. Hey, Richard, what's going on? Been busy. Good to be back. Jays are still great. They are doing awesome, Richard. And it's good to see you. Again, we've been away ourselves a little bit, spending some time with the family. And, of course, hockey has been a big commitment. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. There it is. Nice pitch. Trevor, what's going on? Didn't win a cup either, though. That's true. That's a very good point, Trevor. But it takes more than 1 or 2 guys, right? If you look at the Panthers lineup, and I say them because they won the last 2, swing and a miss. Strikeout for Gausman. His second strikeout. There you go. 2 outs now, still runners on the corner. If you look at what the Panthers have done over the last couple of seasons, they have such a solid core of people that it's not 1 or 2 that are making the difference. It's 6 You know, they have like 6 guys or 7 guys making a difference. You got huge forward lines, a great defense. 1 or 2 guys isn't going to make your team. Hey, Matthew. This one is going to be put into play. Up Bichette, flip to second in time. And there we go. Jimenez with his foot on the bag. That's going to do it. Pittsburgh walks away with 1. We're going to the top of inning number 3 for Jimenez, Springer, and Barger to get it done. Calvin, what's going on? Favorite baseball team for me? That's the Blue Jays. I'm a hometown boy. I'm from the Toronto area and Blue Jay fan since 77. Love them or hate them, they're my team and I stick with them. Being on the same page is a must. Yes, that is so true. Everybody has to be on the same page and not playing predictable. One of the issues a lot of the Toronto teams have had is they play predictable. And that is not how you're going to win. When your power play is getting predictable and everybody knows where you're going to pass, what you're going to do, that's going to cause you some serious issues. And that needs to change, right? You can't play predictive. And that goes for the Raptors. It goes for TFC, a little harder in baseball. You can't be predictive. You need to step ahead. Skenes 2 more hits allowed, should be cash money. So listen, Skenes has been great. What did I say? Is 4 strikeouts already? I mean, he has been awesome. He's been awesome, Deegan. And welcome in. Jared, what's going on? How are the Blue Jays? Juke me. I had them to be 4th. Jared, I think they've done that to a lot of people. Jack, best player in the lineup. Best for the Blue Jays today? Well, it depends. You know, it's the Blue Jays. They've been moving all over the place. I mean, Vlatty is probably the hot stick right now. He's probably the hot guy. But it really rotates around. And they've been all up and down. You think the Blue Jays can win unbiased, win like the World Series? It's going to be very tough. I'm not going to lie. Kirk is not in tonight. Kirk is not playing tonight, but he is a madman right now. This one is going to be hit by Jimenez, is going to drop in. So there you go. The number 9 hitter going to put one in. No outs, 1 on. Jimenez swinging at the first pitch he sees. Thank you, Jared. Yeah, Shane Bieber is supposed to start on Friday is what they're saying right now. This game, definitely not World Series. Yeah, yes, the Blue Jays absolutely should win this game. Would you rather Kirk or Heineman? Kirk. Jack, I've been a Kirk fan the last couple of seasons. He's one of those guys, you know, he's clutch. He finds ways to get hits. Not to take anything away from Heineman. Heineman has been okay, but I'm very excited for Kirk for sure. 1 left now. Deegan's counting him down, waiting for it to go in. I'm a sad Rockies fan here. It's okay, Matthew. I've been a sad Blue Jays fan for a number of years. It comes and goes. Springer back up. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Wasn't able to get anything done to start this game. You haven't been a Kirk fan, Joshua. Offensively, I probably still would go with Kirk. Down in the corner near the feet of Springer, 2-0 goes to. I was thinking the Jays will be in the World Series. Listen, B Disney, the way they're playing right now, absolutely they have a chance to get there. It is a hard road to get there, and we've seen the Blue Jays haven't had the best postseason experience, and this one in the corner, strike 1. 2-1 now to Springer. But if they can keep playing this way, no doubt they can certainly get there. But something happens, you know, when you get to the playoffs, right? All the teams turn it up another level. And is this the best the Jays can be? I think in the playoffs, what it's going to come down to, can their bats continue to hit? But pitching is going to be huge. Pitching is going to be massive. Hey, Thomas, what's going on? Looking for the cricket lovers out there. This pitch in. Springer's going to hit this one hard, right field, but that's going to be foul. Same with you with the Red Sox. We told you. There's lots. Jays versus Dodgers World Series matchup would be a crazy series. I mean, it's certainly in the realm of possibility. That would be a wild series to watch. Jays struggled with the Dodgers recently. I know they won the third game, but they struggled in that series. In on the hand, Springer's going to pop it up. They're going to let it drop down. They're going to get one. So a little short drop. They let it fall. They get the force out at second. So Springer does end up safe at first, but there's one out on the play. Blue Jays have to go through the Tigers in the play. That's true, Jay. And that's where it's going to be tough. The Tigers can be wild, right? I mean, we're pretty much tied. We're 73 and 52. The Tigers are 73 and 53. You know, that's going to be the series of all series. I mean, that is going to be epic. Barger coming up now. But it's all going to come down to pitching. Do we have better pitching than they do? 1-0 to Barger. This one up high. It's going to go to 2-0. But I love the question. How are the Twins doing? Twins right now, are they at the bottom? They're 12th overall in the American League. So Minnesota down at 12th. So not great. Swing and a miss. 2-1. On paper, yes. That's right. On paper, yes. But when it comes to be, can they go through with it? That is going to be a wild series. And if they can get through that, then they're going to end up facing an LA or a Milwaukee in the finals. So listen, even if they got there, you know, if they get to the American League finals and they put up a good showing and it goes, you know, the full number of games, I think that's still something to celebrate. Barger's waiting, swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Skenes about to deliver his 45th pitch. Vlatty on deck. We got a runner on first, one out. 3-2 to Barger. Put Bassett in the pen. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that at all. 3-2, one out, one on. Skenes looking to get out of it. Here's the pitch. Gonna foul this one back. Staying allowed. No, it's staying in play. Does he have? No, it just goes out. I thought the way he was running, I thought he might have a beat on it, but it does blow into the stands. It will be interesting when Bieber comes back. We know Yimi Garcia is still out, but with Bieber coming back, what pitching changes do they make? Hey, Herbert, welcome in. Weston, I mean, listen, it's a possibility. That would certainly be interesting. Here's the pitch, hit hard. It's going foul again, right side. My goodness, he jumped all over that. You got the Jays winning. Well, I'm with you. I think the Jays are going to take this one, but they got to get a run on the board right now. Panthers play the Black Hole. Yes, that is right. Jared, they certainly do, and we will most likely be live for that one. Thank you for hitting that follow.
3-2 again.
Here's the 3-2. Gonna hit this one hard. Stay in. It does drop. It's fair. It's off the wall. Springer's turning. Here's the throw. He's slow. Whoa. Huge hit. Springer running, and he kind of slid, and he overslid. Third, he's gonna stay. Addison Barger with a double. And we got runners on second and third, and he hit this one hard. That was a nice one. Yes, we will be here almost all winter for the Leafs for NHL hockey. Same type of deal. You got it. But that was a monster hit. That was awesome. Len, what's going on? Welcome in. He hit that one hard. 115.8 miles an hour. The hardest hit ball, second hardest hit ball since Barger's been in the majors. That is wild. So now we got Vlatty up, the big G. Vlatty Guerrero steps up with one out. They got two on. Are they going to intentionally walk him to get around him? This is going to be interesting to see what they could do. You know, we did some, what did we do last year? We tried doing some OHL. We tried doing some AHL. The WHL gets a little tricky with time zones and whatnot. All right, Vlatty dropped down to 299. First pitch in there, first strike. Kind of excited for the Bruins, but I think the Bruins are going into that rebuild. They're gonna have to find a way to build back up. Hey Jesse, what's going on? Skenes is scared. Inside 97. Skenes has such great velocity though. 97, 98, 99. He is really throwing hard. Really throwing hard. I like what I'm seeing from this guy a lot.
He's been hot since the break.
Vlatty waiting. Pitch comes in. Vlatty swings. Chops it. What a great play at third base. Over to first in time. It is going to score a run. The Blue Jays are going to tie it up. But what a great play at third base to go climb the ladder and bring this ball down. And able to make a play to get Vlatty. And heads up running by Springer. This one hit right off the turf, popped high in the air, and the third baseman had to go up to bring that one down. And a nice throw over. Great play, but at least the Jays score a run. Stevie Lee, what's going on? What's up? Welcome in. Little foul ball off the foot of Bo Bichette. Bo stepping in here now with 2 outs. Tie game, runner on second. Vlatty will call that one the sack. Oh, Jesse, the Argos not good, not good. The Argos lost on Friday to Edmonton. They are struggling. Ken, what's going on? I do. Yes, indeed. Down low. We were supposed to stream the Argonauts on Friday, but hockey practice for my boy went really late, and then we had to do dinner, and by the time we came home, I was just beat, so we kind of called it off. But yes, we have been doing the Argos, 99 miles an hour. If you're curious to see some of our Argo coverage, you can check out on all social platforms, or go to our website, samwellb12experience.com, and you can get a sample of our CFL style. I'm ready for the NFL. Yeah, me too, Jesse. I'm a Bills fan. We're going to try and get some Bills action in here as well. It's going to be a tight fall between the Blue Jays and their playoff run, the Leafs in camp kicking off with the Argonauts, and then, of course, the Bills. Try and make it all work. No score between the Astros and Tigers. Bichette is going to hit this one hard. This is going to drop in. That's going to score another one. And Barger with some solid running comes around and scores 2-1 Blue Jays. As Bo Bichette hits one, a little single that drops in, and the Jays take the lead here in the top of the third with 2 outs. Doing a great job. Absolutely, Richard. Absolutely. To hear the news, Marcel Meyer had to get... No, Jared, I didn't hear that one. That's wild. Go Patriot. Joshua, you're a Patriots guy. And a Texans fan. Nice. I'll be honest. I'm not the biggest NFL guy in the world. I'm certainly not, but I enjoy the Bills because, like I said, I'm from Toronto. They're the closest thing to us. And so that's kind of where I get them. And this one, Varsho is going to send this one back to the wall. Foul. Varsho swung at that, got all of it. Just foul. Your record prediction for the Bills. Ooh. You know what, Jesse? I'd have to give it some thought, to be honest with you. They're going to have another great season. I think they're going to be a top-tier team again. But, that's a tough one. I'm not looking forward to the NFL. You're a Titans fan. Oh, yeah. There are some teams that it's just tough to watch. It's just tough to watch. Jay's got it going on right now. 2-1, 2 outs. They got Bo Bichette at first. He's got a healthy lead. Varsho, he's 0 for 1. He's up right now. Count is 1-2. Here's a pitch to Varsho. Takes it. Strike 3 call. 5th strikeout for Skenes. He's going to get out of that one. Wow. Good inning for the Blue Jays, able to put 2 on the board. That is exactly what we needed. If you're just coming in and joining us, welcome to the stream. My name is Sam. We are a Toronto fan from the Toronto area. We're happy you're able to join us, whichever platform you are watching on. And thank you, Stefan, hitting that gift. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that follow, hit that subscribe button, if you have the ability to like, tap that screen or hit that like for us. It all helps, but hitting that follow is free, and it helps us out tremendously as we are making our way through the summer towards hockey. To show my age, been with them since they were the Houston Oilers. There you go. Like yesterday, Richard. It was just like yesterday. The Chiefs are not going great. Chiefs are going to be an interesting year this year. I know last year the whole conspiracy theory was out there. Hey, Charlie, the whole conspiracy theory was out there. Thank you, Lammy, for the Chiefs because of Taylor and Taylor Nation, and they wanted the Chiefs to go far. Well, if you have a Swiftie in your house, you've probably heard, or a family member or someone, you've probably heard of her new album announcement, of course, on the podcast with the Kelseys. And, you know, there were some hints there and some signs that the conspiracy theorists are theorizing that T-Swivel Taylor will be playing the Super Bowl this year. We'll have to see if that's going to come true or if that's just Swifties reaching, but all the signs are pointing that Taylor might be playing the Super Bowl. And if that's the case, are the Chiefs going to get there? That'll be interesting. Camden, what's going on? Is it the year for the Leafs? I think this is the year. She better not. I think this is the year for the Leafs. This is going to be their best year ever. We know what they're going to do come regular season. I think they are now built for playoffs, and it's going to be real exciting. All right, Gausman against Horowitz. Horowitz kicked things off with a base hit. Let's see what he does now. It should be there, Len. Oh, you know what? Actually, Len, that's a good point. Because we're multi-streaming, it might only be on one of the channels and not both of the channels. Interesting. Len, can you try dropping a command in and we'll see if it comes up? Horowitz going to hit this one foul, and the ball boy makes a great stab down the right field side. Good catch there. I'm a Swiftie fan. Travis and Taylor are apparently good. No, you think so? That would break the internet. That would really break the internet if that was the case. This one down low. Timeout. How's it going? Need the Blue Jays by 2 for 600. Let's go. Timeout. I hope you get those shekels. Let's see if we can do it. They're up by 1 right now. 2-2 to Horowitz. Gausman, little shake. A long stare, and he's just going to get this one off. Hit hard down the left field line. That's going to drop into the wall. This is going to end up being 2. Horowitz rounding the corner. Here comes the throw. It's off target, and he's in there with the double. Now, only if Horowitz would start doing the Barry Horowitz celebration for all my wrestling fans. If you remember Barry Horowitz, he'd always give himself the Barry Horowitz pat on the back. So it would be so good to see if Horowitz did the little pat on the back. Since you were a kid. Nice, Joshua. So they're putting it in play. Let's go. No outs. Runner on second. Gausman continuing to struggle a little bit here. It certainly did, Richard. Certainly did. This one in there. Going to be foul back. Nothing. All right. So we'll have to figure that one out. We'll have to figure out how we can control which stream it pops up on. Tommy Pham struck out in the first. 0 for 1 today. Forgot when was the last time the Jays won a playoff series? Oof, Jack. Oh, long time. Long time. Have they won a series since they won the World Series? They did. Okay. There it is. Thank you, Joshua. 2016. Joshua, the stat man, coming in. 2016. I feel like it's been a long time. Here's the 0-1. Down and in. 1-1. Going to even up that count. It's Jason's baby. What a twist. Stefan, could you imagine? Jerry. Oh, my goodness. Let's open the envelope and see whose it is. Oh, terrible. Down low, Gausman again, gonna miss. 2-1 now. Come on, guys. Get it up just a little bit. They had 2 good runs in 2015 and 2016. Was that when, was it Odor punched out Batista? Was it that year? Or am I going too far back? Send it up. Here's the pitch. Swing, put into play another single. Scooped up. Barger going to throw this one in. He's going to move Horwitz over to third. Mason, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome. It was the bat flip year. There you go. Okay. Those were a good run. I forgot they won a series, to be honest with you. I thought they got eliminated both years in the first round. So the Pirates starting to make some noise here. Blue Jays got to get themselves back in track, get organized. 2-on, nobody out, threatening to score. This one right in there for a strike. Nice pitch by Gausman. Some good base running for the Pirates here. Brian Reynolds, who grounded into a double play in the first, is back up. He's 0 for 1, trying to get this one changed around. Skenes is playing well. He's playing really well. He's got 5 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts. He got a little careless, a little wild in that last inning, but he's still throwing hard, still throwing at great velocity. Glenn was at the 15-14 World Series win over Philly. Wow. So good. Being in a World Series game, I've never been myself, but I know people who are at the Blue Jay World Series games, and it's just like nothing else. The crowd hanging on every pitch. So exciting. We know the crowd gets into it now and they cheer and woohoo, but when it's World Series, even playoffs, it's crazy, but World Series, every pitch, the crowd is hanging on. Swing and a miss. There's a strike. 2-2 now to Reynolds. See what he can do. Gausman needs to start getting some outs here. Needs to start getting some outs. Taking a look, rocking back and forth. Now he delivers. That was outside, but Reynolds chases, and he's going to foul that one back. Nice pitch there. Reynolds not taking any chances. Anyway, this umpire has been okay, but some of the calls around the plate have been off, so you don't want to take that chance of a pitch that you think is a ball getting called strike. Again, he chases, chops it over to first. The throw home, the tag. No, they call him safe at home. Horwitz coming running home. The throw was there. Are they going to look to challenge this one? Now, the way the camera was, I couldn't see, did he drop the ball? But you take the chance. He swings at it. He chips it. Vlatty coming in. It was a nice pitch there. Oh, he did. He dropped the ball. The pitch was there. Vlatty throws it with the reverse camera. You couldn't see it. It was in and out of the glove. Heineman drops the ball. The run scores. I think Heineman had a prop bet here for a a bottom of the third, couple runs to score. So he dropped the ball to let that one in. Oh, goodness. Demetrius, what's going on? Welcome in. So it's still no outs. Now it's still 2-on, but we're all tied up at 2-2. Nick Gonzalez, who singled in the second and scored a run, is back up here. The Pirates keeping it going. Wow, Gausman. This is unlike Gauzy. He's going to send this one in. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. 1-1, evens it up. Freddie Spaghetti. Man, I haven't heard Freddie Spaghetti in a long time. That's amazing. Yeah, Camden, it's been pretty wild. It's been pretty wild. A lot of bad calls all over the place. This one is going to be fouled back. Going to go to 1-2. So 1-2. We'll take that. We'll take that. Need to get some outs here. Let Gonzalez be the first out. Who's the best starting pitcher? Oof. That is a very good question. Let me think about that. I will get back to you, Jack. Gausman checking the runner. He's going to step off. Gonna get himself back together. Got to re-engage here. Gausman checking the runners. Now he delivers the 1-2. This is going to be put into play. Great stab over to second, over to first in time. Double play. So it's going to advance the runner to third, but the Blue Jays are able to pick up 2 outs. So the best pitcher. Well, so this is kind of weird, Jack. It depends on how you define the best pitcher. Is it by ERA? Is it by number of wins? Is it by strikeouts? It's tough. Oh, have mercy. This is hit a mile. Go foul, go foul. And it does. Holy smokes. That was hit a mile. McCutcheon was going yard, and thank goodness the wind blew in our favor there. Wow. That would have been a 2-run shot. 1 on, 0-1. This one inside, going to even it up at 1-1. That was a heck of a hard hit ball. He really got all of it. This is quite the game here, folks. 2-2. Jonathan, what's going on? 28 months. Way to double play. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. 23 months. 28 months, excuse me. Jonathan, thank you so much. Absolutely wild. Have you been watching? I have not been watching the Little League. I barely get enough time to watch the major leagues. This one down low again. Gausman misses. Going to go to 3-1. Lauer is the best pitcher. It was a great double play. That was a very, very, very nice textbook double play. And I'll be honest, I don't have a favorite pitcher right now. I'm kind of in between pitchers. You know, I'm this is where baseball is so funny, because you know, when you're watching hockey, you could say who's the best forward, who's the best defenseman, who's the best goalie. You know, when it comes to pitching, it's very much the same. Who's your best starter? Who's your best reliever? But then it's like, who's your best long reliever? Who's your best closer? Who's your best setup man? There's so many things that go into it. And that's kind of what I like about baseball is, you know, usually when you're watching hockey, you have your favorite guy, right? When you're watching baseball, you can have multiple favorite guys because there's so many different positions. All right, let's see what he can do now. The 3-1, 2 outs, misses, gonna walk him. Gausman walks McCutcheon. You know, it's not every day, you know, if you're a hockey fan, you say, well, I got a favorite centerman, a favorite left winger, a favorite right winger. No, you got a favorite defenseman, a favorite forward. You know, in baseball, you could have your favorite first baseman, second baseman. Hey, Theo, what's going on? Your best player. So, I mean, again, if you talk about overall player, you know, it's, again, positionally, if you're talking about best hitter, I mean, Judge has to come into play. Ohtani, of course, Showtime has to come into the conversation. Shohei, I think, could be the best player only because he pitches and hits. He does so much. I mean, he is remarkable. Is he the number one guy at both positions? No. But the fact that he is in the top 10, arguably the top 5, and can still do amazing things at both, he's spectacular. You just have Shohei do the whole game. He's a machine. All right, here we go. 2 outs. Triolo up now. He's going to golf this one. That's going to go foul. Runners on the corners. I mean, if you say who's the best player, just sheerly based on who's leading the major leagues in hits, it's Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette going in it tonight was leading the majors in hits, which is crazy. Otani is not real. He's a bot. He's a monster. Here's the 0-1. Gausman delivers low again. So this is what we've been talking about. He's been low and away, or low and inside, excuse me, almost all night. We have Nolan Ryan. Oh, so Nolan Ryan was certainly one of the best pitchers, if not the best of all time. He was spectacular. This time he catches a strike zone, but doesn't get the call. On the corner, and it was called a ball, goes to 2-1. Nolan Ryan definitely in his prime was redonkulous. So good. What was the most hits? Why hasn't he hit more out of the park? He's a finesse player now. He misses again, Gausman. 3-1. Gausman is going the way of Barreros. Cannot hit this plate right now. He was so good. I mean, there were so many ridiculous pitchers from back in the day. Here's Gausman again. Kind of rushed this one, catches the corner. Thank goodness he gets the call. Strike. 3-2. I mean, didn't the Braves have a ton of great pitchers back in the day too? Let's see. Here's the run. This is going to be a hit and play. Bichette grabs it over to first. Big stretch, and he got him. Vlatty with the splits and makes a great catch on a huge throw from Bichette. And thank goodness for Chef Boyardee, the Blue Jays got out of this one. Holy smokes. When you talk of great pitchers, we talk about Nolan Ryan. You got Roger Clemens, of course, in there. Randy Johnson, Greg Maddux. Maddux was insane. He was so good back in the day. Tom Glavine. Remember Glavine? He was incredible back in the day. Maddux, by the way, 4 Cy Young Awards. How nutty is that? 4. Pedro Martinez. So good. I mean, there were great pitchers from back then, and they were so exciting to watch. And so we love about these guys. We love seeing what they can deliver. That's the 3rd time Vlatty has done the splits in the last week. He better not pull anything, right? Holy Schmaltz. Yeah, Schmaltz was so good. I mean, those were the pitchers. Remember when Randy Johnson hit that bird? That clip, oh man, so crazy. Such a fluke thing to do. So wild. If you're just coming in and joining us, by the way, well, we're at commercial break. Again, if we haven't met before, welcome in. My name is Sam. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you hit that follow button or click the subscribe, depending on where you're watching, and hit that like for us as well. Keep hitting that like button. And we appreciate you all hanging out with us tonight, enjoying some Blue Jays baseball as the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's always a good time when the Jays and the Pirates get together, but really, when the Jays are winning the way they're winning, that's what makes things a good time. Right, Dallas? A whole lot. Good start, good game so far. We're tied at 2s going to the top of inning number 4. Ernie Clement, Lucas, and Heineman all due up in this inning as they take on Skenes, who's got 5 strikeouts through 3 innings. He has been wild, and wild in a good way. Let's get back into this one. Here we go. First pitch to Clement in there for a strike. Really nice job. Adam, how's it going? Welcome in. Pitch is going to be down. Misses with that curve. 1-1, going to even up the count. Let's go. Skenes, the 62nd pitch. Up high, it was in there for the strike zone, but he doesn't get that call. 2-1 now. Did you see Bieber post? No, I didn't, Joshua. I'll have to go try and find it. Down low, 3-1 now to Ernie. Clement gets a little bit of a head. Skenes frustrated. He's throwing a lot of pitches right now. Hey, John, what's going on? I think Gausman will survive till the 6th. Ooh. In there for a strike. He should. Track record says he should, but he's been having a tough go so far. 3-2, full count, swing, and this is going to be hit. Center field, going back to the track, got a beat on it, hauls it in and makes the catch. Fly out to deep center field. Clement's going to be gone. Lucas going to find his way up now. Yeah, he is not. He's struggling today. Nolan Ryan, more no hitters than any MLB pitcher. I would believe that all day long. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I would agree with that without looking it up. I would believe that if you told me. First pitch in here to Lucas and their first strike. He is 1 for 1 today with a single in the second. He did have a stolen base as well. I mean, Nolan Ryan was just so good to watch. Here's the 0-1. This is going to be hit in a left field. It's dropping. The chase is on, and they make the catch. So 2 down as Pham runs in, makes the catch. He had a beat on that one. Had to come in real quick. 67 pitches now for Skenes. And he's getting a couple quick outs here, which is huge. Very, very big. Following this half inning, we'll take a look around the major leagues, see what all the scores are. Of course, you can see them rotating just here above me. Here's a pitch to Heineman. He's going to hit this one, and this is going to fly out to right field, and that's it. 3 up, 3 down, and the Blue Jays take a seat. That was real quick. I'll be honest, I didn't think it was going to go that fast. Let's take a look at the scoreboard around the league. Detroit 1-0 over the Astros. Marlins 2-0 over the Cardinals. Phillies 6-0 over the Mariners. Red Sox and Orioles 0-0. Braves and White Sox 0-0. Royals are up 1-0 over the Rangers. And the Brewers winning 7-0 in game 1 over the Cubbies. Game 2 is going to be getting started. What time is it? In about 15 minutes or so. So that is pretty darn impressive. We were talking about stats earlier. Let's take a look at some of the stats around the majors. In terms of batting average, Aaron Judge still hanging on a top spot, hitting .333. Jonathan Aranda in second at .316. Jeremy Pena at .313, followed by Wilson from the A's at .312. So those are your leaders. Vlatty Guerrero is sitting around that 300 marker. He is on that list, and he's ahead of Freddie Freeman, so that makes me smile. In terms of home runs, your home run leader right now is Cal Raleigh at 47 home runs. Kyle Schwarber behind him, tied with Shohei at 43. Shohei, 43 home runs. Wow. Cal at 47. That is pretty amazing. Judge at 39. Would like to see some Blue Jays on that list, but they'll figure it out. In terms of RBIs, Kyle Schwarber at 102, Cal Raleigh 102, Pete Alonso at 100, Eugenio Suarez at 94, Aaron Judge at 91. We'll get into some other stats a little bit later as the game continues to roll along. But let's bring it back up. Let's go Blue Jays. Keep on going. Hey, Mike, what's up? Welcome in. Let's play some baseball. 2-2, the Jays and Pirates. They are working it. The pitchers struggling. Gausman back out here on the mound, the bottom of inning number 4. Let's see what he can do as he faces Canario, who's 1-1. Gausman only throwing 58 pitches so far. Only swing and a miss. It's a good start. Strike 1. That's right. If Pittsburgh can get 3 quick outs, let's see if we can do the same. Mike, hope you had a good weekend and off to a good start here on this wonderful Monday. Taking a look. Here's the 0-1. Misses. Going to be 1-1. Air Canada say flights are canceled until tomorrow. There you go. Dallas, when is your flight supposed to be? So 1-1 is the count. If we do have any flight attendants with us tonight, welcome. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Canario wants to get a hit, wants to keep the hit parade going. Alexander, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. Gausman taking a long look, a real long look. Saturday. Down low, you rebooked with Flair. Oof. Oof. At least you know you're with somebody. At least you know you're with somebody. 2-2 now. 2-2. Gausman versus Canario. Here's the pitch. Going to be fouled back again. A lot of these batters are fouling off a lot of balls, and Gausman very quickly is increasing his pitch count here. Very quickly. Don't want to see that happen. Got to keep it going. Travis, that was amazing. That was very cool. Here's the pitch on the corner. Ring him up. Sit down. Strikeout for the Gauze. His third strikeout of the evening. There weren't many options. That's true. That is true, Dallas. And it shouldn't be a long flight. It'll get you from point A to point B. That's kind of all you need. Henry Davis comes up now. He did strike out in the second. Gauze goes low, misses, 1-0. Only a 2-hour flight. Can't even watch a movie. Well, you can, but it had to be a short one. Jays are shocking Travis this year. I agree. Gray hitting that like. Thank you for hitting that like. Swing and a miss. That's going to even the count up at 1-1. Nice pitch there, Gausman. This next pitch is going to be his 67th pitch. So the question, will he make the 6? I don't know. He's got to get some quick outs. In there, doesn't get the call. 2-1. Jays don't really need a home run hitter, 6 players with 10 or more hits. Right, Mike? They're playing small ball, right? They're getting the hits. They're doing the job. Hey, Kareem, what's going on? Getting sweet revenge. In the corner, strike call, 2-2 now to Davis. Yeah, I have no issues with their bats. No issues with the Jays bats at all. You know, for the most part, they're coming up when they need hits. There have been a few games when it's like, hello, did you guys forget how to swing? This one going inside, full count. Pitching is where the struggle has been for the Blue Jays. When we get a hot starter, goes deep, we pull him out and put in a reliever, and the reliever gives up a bunch of runs. That's what hurts. I know we made some changes. We're trying to work through the kinks, but that's where the Jays have been better and need to continue to grow, is those reliever spots. Here's the 3-2, going to foul it back, and good thing he bit on it because that was way inside. So let's go Orioles. Looking at Egypt for New Year's, a 10-hour flight. Wow, Dallas. New Year's at the Pyramids. Here's the 3-2 again. This time he half-foot puts it in foul territory yet again. I've never been Dallas, but it looks like a great place to visit. Hey, Cheryl, what's going on? You are very welcome. Thank you for being here. I just realized I'm reading the chat and I'm looking down a lot. I should be looking at all of you. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. Well, I got a piece of it, swing and foul back. But thank you all for being here with us tonight on a beautiful Monday. Not as hot as it has been, but still a gorgeous day. Gee, what's going on? Let's go Pirates. Kareem, we don't want to talk about the Argos. That ship has not even left the dock. It's still stuck in the boatyard. Oh, broken bat delivered to third base, picked up, long throw in time. The bat just exploded, shattered. Here you have to clean up the remnants. That was wild. Just got it in there and shattered, and the knob of the bat went flying towards third base as well. There was actually a game a couple of nights ago where we saw a broken bat, and the broken part went up and it came down and it like stuck in the dirt and was sticking up. It was wild. It was like a javelin. Got to be careful with that. 2 down, Kiner Falefa coming up now. He was 0 for 1. He grounded into a fielder's choice in the second. Thinks Jays are doing something with the bats. What's up with Alex Manoah? You know what? I haven't heard anything about the whole Alex Manoah saga, to be honest with you. I probably have. It just doesn't stick in my brain. We have friends who are from there. Oh, built-in tour guides. Dallas is the best way. I can't reach them. They're on my other table. Hobien, what's going on? He's washed. He's washed. Foul tip. Gonna go to 1 and 2. I had a friend years ago who was from there and goes back every couple of years. And she brought me back a couple little pyramid statues. Very nice. All right, let's go. He's starting to throw now. Hopton thinks Manoah's starting to throw. 1 and 2 is a count, 2 outs. That was in the strike zone, and it's punched foul. So he keeps it alive. Yeah, lots of potential. Lots of potential. You always hate to see that, right? When, so a pitcher's coming up because when you're drafting these guys or you're trading for these guys, when you bring them in when they're younger, you're gambling on their future. Misses can even count at 2 and 2. And I just could not get in there. So hopefully he can come back. Hey, Oscar, what's going on? I am great. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. But we'll see. We'll see. Might be back in September. Oh, that's soon. This is going to be hit hard down the right field side, but foul again. The ball boy down that right field line has made some great catches in this evening's game. But we'll see. Late September. Let's hope that Bieber can return, if he does come back this Friday. And this is going to be fouled back again. Even if it gets delayed, hopefully he can come back and play strong. He's looked good in his kind of rehab starts. Can he make a big difference? But that's what they're saying right now. Bieber's supposed to come and play on Friday. So we will see about that. Right now, we got Gausman in a battle here. He's now up to 80 pitches. This is going to get fouled back again. Remember when he started, he was at, in the 50s of pitches, and now he's up to 81 pitches. So I don't know if we're going to see him go a whole lot longer. 2-2 the count, 2 outs. This is going to be hit into play. Going to be grabbed by Bichette, thrown over to first in time, and the Blue Jays get themselves out of this inning. It took way too long, but we got Jimenez coming up, followed by Springer and Bargers. We are tied at 2s here on a Monday night in Pittsburgh. The Blue Jays and the Pirates doing the do, and they are battling through as we go to the top of inning number 5. Let's look at a couple other stats, shall we? Your stolen base leaders, Jose Caballero, 39. Ramirez with 35. Chandler Simpson with 34. O'Neill Cruz at 34. Bobby Witt Jr. with 32. Slugging percentage, Aaron Judge is number 1, followed by Ohtani. On base percentage, Aaron Judge is number 1, followed by Smith. And Vlatty Guerrero is up there as well. George Springer on that list, as is Juan Soto and Shohei. So when you look at all these stat categories, Aaron Judge is, in the top. He's either number 1 or within the top 3. So, I think from a hitting perspective, we got to say right now, Aaron Judge is the best hitter in baseball. He's leading or in the running for almost every category. And he's been out for God knows how long right now. Shane Bieber is making his debut on Friday. There it is. Travis confirming Shane Bieber is making the debut on Friday. Talking about pitching ERA, best ERA right now is Paul Skenes with a 2.13 ERA. Abbott at a 2.29. Tarek Skubal at 2.42. Crotchet at 2.43. Over in the wins, Peralta 15 wins, Crockett at 13, Max Fried with 13. Strikeouts, Crockett 196, Zach Wheeler 195, Tarek Skubal 190. Skenes is up there with 166. All right, let's go to the top of 5. First pitch to Jimenez is going to miss outside. He's 1 for 1 with a single in the third. Hitting 227. I like Jimenez a lot, but he's got to really kind of get himself going. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. Do you think fans will boo Marner's standing ovation when they play the Knights at home? Camden, I would bet on Vince Carter-like boos. I think Marner will get boos at the beginning of the game, during warm-ups, every time he touches the puck. In there for a strike, 1-2. Skenes now at 71 pitches. And I'll be on. You're going to the game. Nice, Travis. I'll be honest with you, Camden. Listen, Marner's a decent hockey player. I do not like how this situation was handled at all. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. His 6th strikeout as Jimenez sits down. Boo very loud. Yeah, listen, the fact that, at the All-Star break in Vegas, Marner was at the All-Star game, Marner was asking people what it's like to live in Vegas and be in Vegas. That's terrible. I mean, it's not cool the way the whole thing happened. We had to, we could have traded him. We could have made some big moves and he blocked them, fully knowing he wasn't signing. He blocked them, which again, just everything he did rubbed me the wrong way. Springer hits it to third, picked up in time, over to first. And he's out again. Another quick 2 outs here for the Blue Jays. Nyes is your new favorite. I'm right with you, Travis. I got my Nyes jersey. It's hanging up, waiting to come out of the closet. I'm very excited. Very excited to see what Matty Nyes is going to do this year. All right, here comes Addison Barger. He's 1 for 2 today. Barger's been getting it done. Here's a pitch with 2 outs. Going to miss. Outside, 1-0. He's 1 for 2. He doubled and scored in the third. He had that rocket off his bat. Let's go. 1-0's the count. There's a pitch down low. 2-0 now. Skenes trying to stay away from him here a little bit because he can really hit. That's what we like to see. Barger set. Here's the 2-0. Low again. He lays off. It goes to 3-0. He really has. Travis, he's impressed me so much. And, just fun to watch. He became a fan favorite real quick. This one, he lets it go in there for a strike, 3-1. That's to be expected. Everybody takes that first pitch on a 3-0 count. Barger set. He's going to swing. You can tell in his stance. Oh, but it goes way inside, so he doesn't even need to. He's going to walk. 2 outs. The Blue Jays get a runner on first. So good eye there. Vlatty Guerrero. Oh, hang on. We got a substitution. Oh, boy. Vlatty Guerrero has been pulled out of this baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. France is coming in to pitch in. Vlatty, who went down in that splits to make that catch, he must have pulled something. So Vlatty is out of this ball game. Colton 2-2 is the score. Vlatty Guerrero being pulled out. France is coming in to hit. Oh, this is not a good sign. So what could be up with Vlatty? France is going to step in. Top of the 5th, 1 on, 2 out. Swinging at the first pitch he sees. That's a strike 1. That was a crazy pitch. Probably pulled something. Travis, I think I pulled something just watching it. Swinging and going to foul this one back. Harkarat, welcome in. Please go over 7. The way this game is going, Harkarat, that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Do you care who wins, or you just want it to go over 7 runs? France is in the hole, 0-2 with 2 outs, 1 on here in the top of 5. This outside is going to make it 1-2. I don't think Guerrero is. You don't think he's that good? I think he's okay. He's made some big plays at first base. He obviously has a tremendous bat. He's lost a lot of weight, which I think has helped his mobility. Swing and foul back. Do I think Vlatty is kind of top 5 in the league? Not necessarily, but I think he's a darn good player. He's taking it like a joke, but I think that's part of the Blue Jays' success is the camaraderie and how much fun they have. Misses inside, goes to 2-2. And I think because of the fun they have, because of that camaraderie and the vibe, and I think Vlatty brings a lot of that, helps keep things lighthearted. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Swing and a miss, struck him out. 7th strikeout. Wow, the Blue Jays go down swinging. 2-2 as we go to the bottom of inning number 5. Middle of the 5th inning. Now's the time to get your ice cream. A little cold snack. Toronto Maple Leafs' favorite hockey team. You love it. Yeah, Mark, it's coming up so soon. So soon. So, Tomo, how's it going? One more and I cash. One more what? One more run? Or one more strikeout? What was it? One more. That was absolutely wild. Vlatty is always talking to the other team at first. He's so good. He's a fun guy. And if you watched when the Blue Jays were kind of struggling, they weren't having fun. They weren't vibing, and the game showed. When they're having fun, they're enjoying each other, they're having a good time, it shows on the field. Listen, baseball is a long season. You got to find ways to entertain yourself, and you got to find ways to keep it lighthearted, especially this time of year. You know, end of July into August, the dog days of summer, you got to find a way of keeping it going. On the strikeout, there you go, cashed off. Let's go. Tomo picking up some cha-ching, bada bing. Answer this if you want, but do you get paid for these lives? Camden, it depends. We get, viewer donations and PayPals, that kind of thing definitely helps us out. And there's some, ads and whatnot. So it depends on the situation. But nothing significant unless there are significant viewer contributions, if that makes sense. Really, we do this because we love to do it. We love our sports. We love our teams. And we love the community and hanging out, talking sports. That's why we do it. We don't do this to make money. We just look to break even, to be honest. All right, Gausman, he's back out there. First pitch, hit to first. Going to be grabbed and stepped on the bag. Nice job there by France. So very quickly, 1 pitch, 1 out. That's what we need to see. Heard last night Air Canada and the government are suing. Len, it's such a nasty situation. It is absolutely crazy. Dad, U.S. Marines, support my dad as a hero. Absolutely, Mark. All the Marines, everywhere. Stefan coming in with that 99 cents. Super duper super. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you so much. Here's the pitch on the corner. Strike 1. There we go. Yes, that's right. That's right. Stefan is so kind to treats me to a bag of chips and a bottle of pop every once in a while, and we appreciate him. There's our link tree, by the way. You can find all our social links on the link tree, or visit our website, samwellb12experience.com. Wow. Right, Travis? I haven't got big into Call of Duty. I played a little bit. It's so much fun. We do have a gaming channel. We do a little bit of gaming, and it's fun. But I you need time to get in and really get through it and build all your loadouts and customizations. Nah, man. Tag team. All right. Welcoming everybody. Let's go. Gausman trying to get out of this inning. 1-2 is the count. 1 out. We're here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Going to miss low again. Going to even it up to 2-2. 2-2. So he's got to figure this one out. 87 pitches. 87. Question is, if he can get out of 5, will we see him in 6? This one hit up the middle. Again, grabbed, thrown over to first in time. That's out number 2. There we go. That's what we needed to do. 2 outs, but up to 88 pitches. Yikes. Yeah, Sarah, sometimes, depending on how you're watching, sometimes you get those delays. And especially if you watch it on their online app versus the TV, you get very different points of the game. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. It's funny sometimes when we go down south, and there's certain channels that we get down south that pick up the Canadian feeds, and they're like a minute and a half behind. It's crazy. This one in there catches it for a strike 2. Remember when we were calling hockey last year and we were down in Florida, and I was watching on the TV, and it was a minute and a half or so, and I'm like, I can't stream this way. Everybody knows what's going to happen way before I do. Tons of time. There you go. Lots of time. I don't have that much time. So 0-2, 2 outs. Gausman on Reynolds. Can he finish it off? Pitch number 91. No, misses. Ball 1. That was close. Mark, Stone Cold is one of my favorites too. Big Stone Cold fan. Mark, who's your favorite right now? Do you have a favorite right now? Here it is. Gauze again. Misses down low. Can even it up to 2-2. Harcrete, how's it going? Right now, I don't know if any team, Harcrete, is going to get to 7 runs, to be honest. This one is going to be hit foul, staying alive. Keen, Vlatty is out. No more Vlatty. He was pulled for France. France came in. Vlatty looks like he pulled something. No surprise. Hey, Kevin. So no more Vlatty in this game. Swinging another foul. Gonna take it back. Gausman fighting here. Now up to 94 pitches. At 94 pitches, there's no way Gausman's coming out in the 6. No way he's coming out in the 6. I would be floored. You know what? Let's go the Gatorade. Get the electrolytes going. 2-2, foul back again. My goodness, big battle going on. $95 pitches. Come on, Jays, let's go. Gausman throwing a ton right now. Here's a pitch. Called strike 3. That was low, but he gets the call. Gausman gets him down. But at 96 or 97 pitches, no way he's returning. Hey, McNally, what's going on? Going with the taker. Jey Uso. Yeah, Travis. Jey Uso is looking really good right now. I'm banking on him on DK. There you go. You love Varsho right now. Varsho's been fun to watch. Varsho is looking good. And Varsho is due up in this inning. We got Bichette, who's 1 for 2 with a strikeout and an RBI. We got Varsho, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And Clement, who's 1 for 2 today. They are due up here in the top of the 6th inning. Again, welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you are hitting that subscribe button. If you're watching on a platform that has that subscribe button, if you're watching on a platform that has the follow button, make sure you hit that follow button as well. But wherever you're watching, hit that like button for us. It helps us out so much. If you want to find us, we are on all social platforms. Just search SamwellB12, SAMWELB12. Check out our link tree and our profiles, or go to our website, SamwellB12experience.com. We are loving the Blue Jays this year. We're going to continue doing Blue Jay games. We got the Argos from time to time, although they're not as exciting to watch. Sorry, Boatman, you know I love you. Coming up in just a few weeks, the Toronto Maple Leafs will be back in action, and I am so excited to get hockey back. So we will have you covered on all your major sports, and we might sneak in some NFL coverage as well. So that's why make sure you hit that subscribe. If you can sign up for notifications, I highly recommend it. And we are going to continue to grow, and we're looking to do big things this year. We got some special things planned, so you will not want to miss out. All right, let's go, Blue Jays. Let's go. So Bichette is going to be up here. He's going to get this one going. Bo is 1 for 2 with that RBI single in the third. 298 on the average. Frio, what's going on? Welcome in. We need some runs to take the lead. That we do. Pitch inside. Going to be 2-0 to Bo. Vlatty is out for the rest of the game. That is correct. Think he tweaked something or strained something when he went down on the splits there to make that big play. 75. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. We appreciate you. Ooh, big foul ball. The Jays had to hit the deck there as that foul ball went flying into the Blue Jays dugout. Everybody kind of hit the deck. Live, laugh, and love. Welcome in. So there was a big play. Bichette, long throw to Vlatty as Bichette hits this one up. Going to be tossed over to first, and Bo is going to be out. So Vlatty made a huge stretch, went down in the full splits to make the catch, and I believe he pulled something or tweaked something on that play. So a long stretch, and yikes. Blue Jays going to win the cup, then we'll work on the Raptors. Raptors need a lot of work. A lot of work, Dallas. We don't have enough time left in this game to talk about all the work they need. Here's a bunt. Varsho drops a bunt. He's on his horse. Can't get there in time. Dropped a bunt. Tried to squeeze that one through, but just bunted it a little too far. Always a risky play. Always a risky play. But Blue Jays right now getting a lot of quick outs. Skenes is up to 90 pitches, but the last couple of innings, a lot of quick pitches. Yariel Rodriguez is up and starting to warm up. He's getting ready to come in. Bo almost killed somebody. He was. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. I appreciate it. Do you think if Bo would have hit John Schneider with that foul ball, he would have benched him for the rest of the game? I told him not to do the splits. Yeah, hopefully he was stretching well before. So Clement swings and going to foul this one back. 0-2. He's in the hole. With Skenes up at 92, soon to be 93 pitches, I got to believe his day is going to be numbered as well. But both pitchers throwing a lot here early. Outside, going to be 1-2. I don't think he can bench him if he got it. Yeah, that went real fast. I mean, you got to have superhero reflexes when it comes that fast. Misses inside again. 2-2 can even it up. Vlatty is tall. You'll have to get the bigger bag of frozen peas. Got to get the Costco size. I can't wait to see Brandon Ingram how he plays the Raptors. Yeah, this is going to be foul back. I joke about the Raptors. While I really don't think they're going to be a good team this year, I am going to kind of reserve my official judgment to see, because you never know. You never know, and I hope they can look good. Do you think anyone's going to get a homer? Listen, this team can unload at any time. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 8th strikeout, and we're going to the bottom of 6. So anybody on this team can certainly hit it out of the park. Do I think we'll get one in this game with both starters coming out? It is very possible. Hey, Harry, welcome in. Go Toronto, go. You know, when we take a look at this squad, who do I think would be a good home run hitter for the Blue Jays side? You know, I think Lucas has some power, but you know, if anybody, I'm calling it's going to be Springer or Barger. One of those two guys would be my home run picks for the Jays. If I had to look, you know, for the Pirates, I think McCutchen can hit. He's got power. He'd probably be the guy I'd be looking for, and we're seeing him come up. Gonzalez, McCutchen, and Triolo, the three up for Pittsburgh, coming up here in the bottom of the inning. Bo is going to blast. You know, Bo is one of those guys. Listen, Bo can certainly hit the long ball. Bo definitely can get some home runs, but with Bo, I find that it's so infrequent lately. So infrequent. That's what's crazy, but I'd love to see him do it. Jesse, what's going on? Welcome in. You say Varsho going yard, and you know what? That's a great pick as well, because Varsho, I mean, he's hit a lot of home runs. He's been a hot bat as of late since he's returned. Definitely a solid pick there. Ulysses, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope you're feeling better, my friend. Barger, Springer. Barger, my fave. Varsho, then Springer. You good? All good choices. All good choices. All right, it is. Kevin Gausman is done. Uriel Rodriguez is going to come in. Gausman goes 96 pitches through 5 innings, gives up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. His first pitch strike to 16 of 21 hitters. Not a horrible outing, not his best, but certainly not horrible. Gausman, his day is done. Getting better, good slowly. Hey, slowly is better than not at all. So we'll take that. We'll take that. So Rodriguez comes in with a 3.10 ERA, 8.1 strikeouts per 9 innings. He's been in 51 games this year. But he's been hot lately at offense. That's true. He has. He has indeed. Yeah, it's funny. I've looked at my phone and so many times I said, I got to send this to Ulysses. I never have. I will get it to you. I promise. Onyx, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Oh, we got a little, we had this the other day, the little audio piece, the thing that goes in their hat so they can communicate. Looks like we got some technical difficulties. The umpire comes over to take a little look. They're going to get this thing organized and reset here. Oh, Stefan, I can't share. Can't share. I probably can. What's going on? Welcome in, everybody. Good to have you. Marcel, how's it going? Blue Jays playing some good ball right now, 2-2, but they got to get another run on the board. Got to get something going. We're here in the bottom of the 6th inning, tied at 2s. Gausman is pulled out, Rodriguez in. We can only assume Pittsburgh is going to make a pitch and change as well. First pitch is going to be foul back.
Don't know the roster move. They'll decide that.
It sucks, isn't it? Yep, you got it. No. Gonzalez here, he's 1 for 2 today, averaging 280. They don't use hand signals like they used to because of everybody stealing signs. So I know when they had technical issues before, they did go back to using it, but some teams will still do it, but they now have a piece that goes, I guess it's the side of the hat up here, and it's like a little, I don't know exactly how it works. But I guess it's an audio device that they can tell them what pitch to throw. Hey, Kevin, what's going on? Welcome in. Unfortunately, Kevin, we don't have any that we can share. Oh, no. Oh, that's okay, Reese's. I'm thankful you are here, and I hope that gets sorted out for you. I know how brutal that could be. Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout. We'll take it. Throw the slider for a strikeout. 1 down for the Pirates here in the bottom of 6. The Bluetooth thing in their hats that catchers use to choose pitches. There you go. Yeah, the little Bluetooth device, and we all know how those things can go. When sometimes you try to connect your AirPods to your iPhone and it just doesn't work. Same deal. Here's McCutcheon. He's 0 for 1. Takes this one low. You can buy me lobster ice cream. I'm so curious how that tastes. But Onyx, why settle for that? Go for the 2-foot hot dog. We really miss the Expos. Oh, yeah, Mark, I was a huge Expo fan. Love the Expos. Had a chance to go down to a game in Montreal, the Olympic Stadium. I know the stadium was not great to play in, but I liked it a lot. Now I'm a Blue Jays fan until Montreal gets the team back. Hopefully sooner than later. This low, very low, but gets called strike. Goes to 1-2. We'll take that. Right? Live laugh. That was so low. They should just use the Bert and Ernie walkie-talkies. Dallas. I'll cry and make a scene until he buys a hot dog too. There you go. You got the strategy. Taking the 1-2. This is going to be hitting the play. Bichette makes the grab over to first in time. 2 outs, just like that. Good job. Camden, thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Just a bit low, but hey, we'll take those calls. And that's the thing, when the umpire's making those calls, you love it at the time, but at some point it's going to go against you. So you gotta take it where it is. That's why I'll be curious to see when they do ever roll out the automated ball and strike counter. Gonna miss. Triolo up here now. He's 0 for 1. Hitting 189, trying to get up to 200. I'm scared for Vlatty. He'll be okay. Can we all come and have a slumber party at Stefan's place? There you go. The slider was basically in the dirt. He had to pull out the pitching wedge. Yeah, it was really low. Game is moving. Here's the 2-0. Misses way inside. 3-0 now. That's right. Slumber party at Stefan's. First one asleep has their hand put in a cup of water. And you miss the pillow fights. This one in there for a strike. Nice pitch. 3-1. 2 outs now. Rodriguez trying to close this one up. Man, I'd be scared to have a sleepover with Onyx. Wake up with one eyebrow. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. There you go. 3-2. 2 outs. Full count. That's amazing. Stefan. Nice. Oh, you guys are fantastic. 3-2, 2 outs. Rodriguez versus Triolo. Excuse me.
3-2.
Here's a little hitch kick. Throws it in the dirt. And he's going to walk him. All that drama just to walk him. James, what's going on? Go Jays, go. Let's take on the Brewers, winning 13 of the last 14 games. Mark, it is fantastic. Listen, it's not easy. We saw when the Jays went on their winning streak. It is so hard. It is so hard to keep winning. And it's amazing. And that's what championship potential teams do. In their first strike, they go on big tears like that. The Brewers are a team that is going to make it very difficult. They're a team, when you think about potential World Series matchups and you think about teams there, runners going, swings through it, over, do they get them? They're going to say no. I thought the throw was there in time. So a stolen base, 0-2 is the pitch. When you look at potential matchups, would you want Milwaukee going to the World Series? Would you want LA going to the World Series? Would you want the Cubbies going to the World Series? I'd probably want LA or Chicago over Milwaukee if I was the Major League Baseball team. Hey, Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. I know, Dan, it's so close. Bam, Bam Barger, I like that. I like that. 0-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. He got him, his second strikeout. Strikes out 2 of 3. And the Blue Jays are rolling. The pitching is finally on track. Each team with 5 hits, each team with 2 runs. Who is going to move ahead? Went to Tim Hortons and they charged me for... I know they didn't. They really charged you for an ice water? That's crazy. That is crazy. I want the Jays in the World Series. The Jays would be great. I want the 2 best teams. Absolutely. And that's kind of what you do want, right? You do want the best 2 teams that are in there. Doesn't always work out to be the case. And don't forget, right? We've seen where wildcard teams could play an upset. That's why playoffs is so exciting. Boom, boom, Bichette. Living the Canadian dream. That's what it's all about. I always go there for ice water. They get mad. That's crazy. That's wild. I usually go there for a good old ice cap. So good, but I'm trying to cut back again. Whoops, summer's almost over. So trying to cut back on all that. Oh, hang on. Left hamstring tightness is the call on Vlatty Guerrero. Left hamstring tightness. So left hamstring tightness is the call on Vlatty. So the hammy a little tight. Again, it's probably the split. I mean, he was down in the full split. So I could understand that for sure. Vlatty was pulled out earlier after making a great play. A really great play. I mean, that was the stretch of all stretches. And he knew right away. He kind of looked at he looked over in the dugout and he kind of shook his head. He took his glove off. He pointed at his hamstring. He shook his head no. He did it again, shook his head no. So he knew right away. All right, we got Evan Cisick coming in to pitch now for the Pirates. A 5.40 ERA. Cisick coming in. Here's first pitch in is going to be a strike as he's throwing a Schneider as Schneider is coming in for Lucas. So Schneider stepping in for tonight's game. Schneider's a guy who can go boom, boom, too. This pitch is going to be up high, going to 1-1. Went to the flea market and a guy had a set of signed Johnny Bauer pads. Wow. That's pretty cool, though. He's a little bit of a sidearm throw here, Cisick, and that one is going to be in there for a strike. I'm a rep softball player. Nice. That's okay. Listen, anytime you can get out and play some rep sports, it's always good fun. Always good fun. But it is very time consuming. It is a big commitment. Foul back. That was off one of the masks. Don't know if it was the umpire or the catcher. But 1-2 here to Schneider. Schneider stepping in. What's your favorite team uniform? Ooh. You know, Mark, this is going to sound like a cop-out answer. I really love the Blue Jays city uniform where they have the cityscape across the chest. Strike 3 call on a pitch that was very low, and Schneider has some words to say. He's arguing this one. And John Schneider is going to step up, and he's arguing this one too. Both Schneiders are arguing, and there's the call. One Schneider is out of there. Now he's going to make his way onto the field. He's going to really come in and argue this one. But we saw so many low balls called for a strike. This is one of those, and Schneider is really giving it to him. Really giving this one to him. Wow. Yeah, it is such a cool jersey. It took me a little bit to get used to it, but they did a really snazzy job with it. So still John Schneider out here talking with the umpire, having the conversation. Talking with the hands a lot of hand signals. I wish I could read lips, but he is going to be tossed out of here, so he's going to be gone. Davis Schneider stays in the game. He doesn't get tossed. It's the manager, John Schneider. He does get tossed. And looking at this one again, I mean, it was low, but looking like it looks like it kind of caught it. It's wasn't as bad as some of the ones in the last half inning. Heineman going to step up now. One out here for the Blue Jays. You know, upon replay, it actually wasn't a bad pitch, but the framing of the catcher brought it down even more. And this is going to be hit hard, and that's not going to drop in. Two outs now for the Blue Jays. Pedro, how's it going? Welcome in. Unfortunately, now 1998 Sosa, 66 home runs. Sammy Sosa was so good. Remember that whole Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire battle was amazing. It was so good. All right, Mark, take care. Have a great one. Let's get some runs. That's right. Let's get some runs. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. You just noticed your shirt, Sam, gets a... Love it, love it, love it. Love the bear. But thank you. All right, let's go. Hey, Daniel, welcome in. Swing and a miss here for Jimenez. Count goes to 1-2 on him. When I was a kid, I went to Camp Northland. There you go, Moose Lake and Halliburton. Of course, Northland. Got to know a lot of people that went there. Halliburton is awesome. Big fan of the Burton. This is going to be foul back again. Want to give a shout out. Talking about Halliburton, a lot of great places there. Cozy Corner, McKeck's. But there's a new hot spot. If you're ever in Halliburton, you have to go to Dirty Soda Girls. Dirty Soda Girls, if you know Dirty Soda, which was kind of become mainstream lately, there's a place there called Dirty Soda Girls. And the drinks are amazing. If you ever go, tell them Samuel B. sent you. Hey, what's up? DeBloom from Little Rock. Swing and a miss. That's going to be a strikeout. Jimenez strikes out. Down he goes. Tie game, middle of the seventh. Time to stretch. The seventh inning stretch. Got to get a good one there. Oh, there we go. Now, hopefully we can explode some offense here. Let's get some offense going. Umps might be the most sensitive humans on the planet. They're pretty sensitive. He threw them out pretty quick. Like, I think he took one step out and he was already tossing them. Didn't even have, and I get it, right? You can't really argue balls and strikes today. And there have been a lot of really bad calls, and most of them have been against Pittsburgh, going in the Jays' favor. So I don't want to argue it too bad, but listen, sometimes you just got to take it because you know it does go both ways. Got to see Hank Aaron hit some home runs at Jerry Park. Oh, wow. Mark, that's pretty wild. Thoughts on Gavin McKenna? Ooh, Travis. Listen, McKenna is going to be something special. He is going to be something special. What has he got? One more year till he's draft eligible? And yeah, it's he's going to be wild. It just depends on where he ends up. You know, when we talk about big rookies and what they do, look at Connor Bedard, right? Going to Chicago is like the worst thing that could have happened for him. Listen, he's a superstar. He's a magic kid. He plays with a chip on his shoulder. He's a great hockey player. But he's got nobody to play with in Chicago, and I think it's actually hurting his growth and development. When you look at somebody like Celebrini, who's going to San Jose, he's got Will Smith there. He's got a lot of good players around him. I think he's going to have a much better time developing in San Jose than Bedard will in Chicago. All right, here we go. Rodriguez back on the mound. He's going to face Davis, who's 0 for 2. You're going to hammer this one. He is going to be dangerous, that's for sure. Before we talk about McKenna, though, I'm excited about Easton Cowan. Is Easton Cowan going to make the Leafs? Is he going to start with the team? Is he going to be a first, a second, a third liner? Where is Easton Cowan going to fit on the Maple Leaf lineup? What do you guys think? What's your opinion on that one? 2-2, bottom is 7. 2 foul balls, and Rodriguez is up 0-2 on the count. Blue Jays fighting to keep this one going right now. Fighting. Welcome in. If you're just joining us, welcome to the party. Make sure you are hitting that follow, hit that subscribe button for us. And don't forget the like, the hearts, the thumbs ups, all the good things. He's going to be middle 6. Middle 6. Here's the 1-2 swing, and it's going to be fouled off yet again. So a little check swing, but hit a piece. Got a piece. Bizarro game. Pittsburgh scored 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Toronto had 2 in the third, and that's all the scoring we've seen. A lot of strikeouts. This is hit hard down the left field line. This is going down in the corner. Davis takes 1. He's going for 2. Problems picking up the ball. It's going to be thrown in, but Davis is going to stop at 2. So a double here for Pittsburgh with no outs on the board. His 6th double of the season. He hit this one real hard. Real hard. Just absolutely clocked it. Able to keep this one fair. And it's going to roll down into the corner. And Toronto had a real problem picking up that ball. Keener Falefa is going to step up now. He's 0 for 2 tonight. And again, it's the bottom of the lineup that's making some noise here for Pittsburgh. Would have been 2-1 if the catcher caught the ball in the third. That's it. Here's a bunt. Going to lay it down. Going to advance the runner to third. Terrible throw, but able to keep the foot on the bag. So a sacrifice bunt. 1 out. Runner over to third. That's right. That drop ball at the plate. A huge difference right now in this ball game. And sometimes it's just the way it goes. And we had a little mound visit here. So we're going to get Brendan Little coming in. So Horowitz is coming up, and Brendan Little is going to get the call. He's going to get the sign. So we're going to get a pitching change here as the Blue Jays are starting the chess match. The little righty-lefty switcheroo. Who's on first? Nobody's on first because they got out with the attempted laid down bunt. But this is going to be a wild one. This is going to be a wild one. Right now, the Pirates are threatening. A deep fly ball scores a run. A single, any hit really scores a run. And depending on the speed, even if they get an infield, an infield play could potentially score a run as well. Would they drop a bunt and try and go for a sack bunt in the runner? That would be something interesting. We need bats on balls, top of the 8th. Yeah, we can't let this one go. We're going to have to see if the Blue Jays can manage to get out of this inning with no out, or with 1 out, and a runner threatening on third. Odds are in the Pirates' favor right now that they're going to take the lead. Toronto hopefully can fend them off and not allow that to happen. But this is going to be interesting. This is going to be a fun series. The Blue Jays really should have no problem with this Pittsburgh team, but isn't that always the case? The teams that shouldn't be a problem always end up being the problem. Blue Jays schedule over the next couple of days. Of course, they play tomorrow and Wednesday. Wednesday, by the way, is an afternoon game at 12:35. They then go 3 against the Mariners Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then they go into a 3-game series against the Twins Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then they're off for Friday. So lots of baseball coming up over the next little bit into the weekend. And it is going to be a good one, of course. Coming up on Labor Day, the Labor Day Classic, the Toronto Argonauts and the Hamilton Tiger Cats, they will get reunited. Lots of sports going on. And we will schedule it in between all of the hockey practices. So make sure you check back our channels to see when the next games will be up. So here comes Little in a pitch in the bottom of the 7th. There's only one out. Runner on third. We are tied at 2s, and Pagario, he's going to step in now. So Pagario is pitch hitting. Let's go. I mean, we did lose to a Zamboni driver. That is true. Hey, anything is possible. Aaron, how's it going? Welcome in. In there for a strike. Nice call. 1-1 is the count. Let's go. Nobody's in right field, but who's on first? Pitts will win this. Aaron's confidence is Pittsburgh is going to take this one home. Game is at 2:30. Oh, a wild ball is going to be pooched, and that's going to score a run of all the ways and all the things the Blue Jays can do. I just realized I'm sitting with my head at a frame. The Blue Jays, let me move my camera over here a little bit. There we go. The Blue Jays, a wild pitch, hops it and skips it away, and that's going to score a run. Come on. Come on. You could have left any of the other pitchers in to do that. Another pitch down low. Aaron, you called it. You did. You said it. Predicting the future. You got that Back to the Future Sports Almanac. Oh. 3-1 the count. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Little is frustrated. You can sense it. Oh, no worries. Live, laugh. That happens. That happens. 51 days until pre-Thanksgiving hockey. Pals, that's so funny. Taking a look. Here's the pitch outside. He's going to walk him. He's going to walk him. Myrtle, how's it going? Strider needs to get demoted to Little League. Braves are banned. Sold their soul to Vegas casinos. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, frustrating. Brian Little, you are better than that, my friend. You are much better than that. No need to do that. Fam is going to come up now. Pirates up by 1. 3-2 is the score. Still one out on the board. You're not a fan of Little. Yeah, I don't want to say he's been consistent because he really hasn't been consistent. But usually he finds a way to get the job done. But right now he's struggling. Another ball in the dirt. 2-0. Little having a tough time finding that strike zone. Turkey, mashed potatoes, pumpkin pie, and a Matty Hattie. There you go. Dallas, I'm with you on the turkey. I'm with you on the mashed potatoes, but no pumpkin pie for me. I'll do a little apple pie or lemon meringue. A good lemon meringue and, the best. What are you doing? He goes to pickoff attempt and he throws the ball into right field. He's going to second, almost going to third. Now he's going to back up in time. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Little. He went for a pickoff attempt, but he threw it way on the wrong side of the runner. The ball goes off the wall and down into right field. Pittsburgh goes to second, almost to third, had to turn around and come back. Oh, yeah, and the Matty Hattie, of course. 16th, I'm going to a Jays game. I only have to wait 3 years. Nice. And he misses there. It's going to go to 3-0 now. Oh, yeah, Travis. Hey, Brandon, what's going on? Little is falling apart. Sir Anthony Dominguez warming up in the bullpen as Brian Little is absolutely imploding here on the mound. A wild pitch gave up the go-ahead run. He walked one, now walks two. And a wild pickoff, and we got a bench-clearing brawl. All the Pirates come. Something was said. All the Pirates clear. Now here come the Blue Jays. Nothing more is going to develop as Springer puts his arm around the player going to escort him down to first base. Springer being the voice of reason. What happened here? Pham and Springer having a conversation. Pham is livid. The bullpens are emptying. Everybody's running down. The benches, the dugouts, the bullpens, everything is emptying, and nothing happened. So Hernandez is having a conversation here, or Heineman, excuse me, having a conversation with the umpire. So Pham is really giving it. Springer right away went to Pham, put his arm around him, and walked him down to first base and kind of trying to cool the piece. Let me see the replay here. Pitch down in the dirt. Oh, so Pham kind of spiked his bat down on the plate, kind of threw his bat down on home plate. Heineman clearly said something to Pham. So Pham flips the bat, a little flip right on home plate. Heineman said something. Pham turned around and went right back at Heineman and kind of pointing at him like this. Heineman's going, no. So I'm guessing Pham probably thought he said something derogatory or some kind of really bad insult, which turned around and he came right over. Because none of that, listen, you can trash talk and all that, but like keep it a level of respect here. So clearly there's a little miscommunication here. Pham spikes the bat down. He kind of throws it, bat flips it off home plate. Heineman says something to him. Pham turns around, comes right up to him pointing. Heineman shaking his head, no. So whatever Heineman said clearly was either misinterpreted or misunderstood by Pham. So they're going to regroup here. That was weird. It really was. Everybody came out on the field. Everybody jumped in. So Little has not been good at all. Hey, Dale, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, he's blown it here. He's struggling. And if he hits Reynolds, the benches are going to empty once again. Swing and a miss. All right. Good control there. What is better, a baseball or a hockey? Hockey all the way, Dallas. See, in baseball, everybody runs in and not a single punch was thrown.
Yes, he is.
So here's the pitch. Down low, going to steal third. Throw was there, but not in time. A double steal is Pittsburgh really rubbing it in the wounds right now. Garrison Vlatty is not going to be back tonight. We'll have to wait and see if he plays tomorrow. Tightness in the left hamstring is what's being reported. So if it's just tightness, little massage therapy, we'll scuff that out, and I assume he'll be back tomorrow, but we'll have to wait and see. This is going to be hit foul, 1-2 to Reynolds now. Only one out. Pittsburgh with runners on second and third now, as this has been such a bizarre inning. 3-2 Pittsburgh is the score. 3-2 Pittsburgh is the score. And it was tied 2-2 until this inning. It was a Brennan Little wild pitch that allowed the third score to run. Wow. Third run to score. Swing and a miss, and Reynolds is going to strike out. So 2 outs now. It's more pushing and shoving in groups and a one-on-one at nose to nose, throwing hats to the ground. Exactly. Kicking dirt, all that kind of stuff. But this is wild. They're going to get another little mound visit here, and they're going to give the call to the bullpen. Little is going to come out. We're going to get another pitching change here. That was absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I'd love to know. Bring on Nolan Ryan. There you go. I'd love to know what Heineman said. Would love to know what Heineman said. And listen, there's no need to kind of do that little bat flip throw down at home plate. But I'd love to know the comment of what Heineman said, and I'd love to know what was thought to be heard. You know, what did Pham think Heineman said? Because that obviously is he heard something, right? He heard something clearly. Would love to know what it was. Who bat flips on a walk? Right, exactly. Paperboy, what's going on? Gabriel, what's up? So, I mean, whatever it was. And listen, yeah, it's poor sports, sure. But I'd love to know what was said. But obviously it was enough for Felm to come back with that finger point. And right away, Heineman was shaking his head going, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. So clearly there was miscommunication, but holy smokes, that got ugly. Wonder if Vlatty has trouble making massage appointments. I'm sure he's already in the change room getting worked on, or was shortly after that. But you got to be careful, right? Especially in baseball, hamstrings. I mean, hamstrings. You pull one of those, and that's something that's going to nag you for a long time. Prayers for Vlatty Matthews, hoping he's doing all right. They just said it was a little strain, a little tightness. So tightness might not mean much. Hopefully he's okay. Greg, thank you for hitting that subscribe. I appreciate it. Welcome to the community. If you are just joining us, make sure you be like Greg, hit that subscribe or hit that follow button. We appreciate it. All right, Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to make his way in here. Very important third out. Need to get this one done. He's got a 3.78 ERA, 11.7 strikeouts per 9 innings. Thought hamstrings were those things used to tie up ham. Onyx. I lose because my bet is Toronto's going to win. Hey, they still could win. Lots of baseball still to play. First pitch is going to be hit up. Is there a chance to get it? No, there is not. That's going to be way back. Going to be a foul ball. So 2 outs right now. 2 outs. Nick Gonzalez, he's 1 for 3 today. Single and scored in the second. 279 on the average. Let's see what we could do. Let's see if we can get this guy out. Yeah, whatever he said. Well, even if it was towards him. Here's the 0-1. Did he go around? He sure did. 0-2. Even if he called him a poor sport or something, I mean, listen, if you're going to bat flip, you're going to get called something or a comment is going to be made. For all we know, he said, hey, that's not necessary. You know, we don't know. But it was enough to turn him around. Thank you, David, hitting that subscribe. Let's go. 0-2, 2 outs, 2 on. Pittsburgh trying to blow open this lead. Pitch is going to be high. Almost got him to chase it. Gonzalez doing a really nice job to hold back. Really nice job. I think you're right. I think the Jays will come back. And get this one tied up. Paris, how's it going? Welcome in. When do we pitch hit Kirk? Swing and a miss. Sit down. Another strikeout. And the Blue Jays are going to go with their chance. Top of the 8th inning, down by 1. And it's the 3 you want up. Springer, Barger, and France. France obviously coming in to replace Vlatty Guerrero Jr. Yeah, Justin, a little blew the game, but hopefully we can get this one back. Lots of baseball still to go. Hopefully we can get this one back. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. Thank you for hitting the follows. Appreciate everybody helping our community grow as we are in for quite an amazing 2 innings of baseball here. It's been a wild run. Pittsburgh scored the opening run in the 2nd inning. Toronto then scored 2 in the 3rd. Pittsburgh scored 1 in the 3rd. We were tied at 2s until the bottom of the 7th. Just moments ago, a wild pitch from Brian Little allowed a run to score, and that is the difference. It is 3-2 right now. 3-2. All the pitchers, well, I shouldn't say all the pitchers, the starters both were phenomenal tonight. Gausman pitched a long game in terms of pitches. 96 pitches. He went 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 strikeouts. The starter for the Pirates was absolutely insane. He was incredible. Oh, where did this just go? Skenes goes 6 innings. He was also over 90 pitches. 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 8 strikeouts for Skenes tonight. 8 strikeouts, which was absolutely incredible. The both starters picked up a lot of strikeouts. Thank you, Danger, hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much. But let's see if Springer can get this one going. And the question was, when do we pitch hit and bring Kirk in? Well, I think if we do get down there, if we do get towards the bottom of that lineup, you do make that change and would sub Kirk in for Heineman. I wouldn't take out Bichette. I wouldn't take out Varsho. I wouldn't take out Clement. Luke's has already been taken out for Schneider. So Heineman maybe is that guy you make that change for. Springer due for a dinger. Let's see if he can do it. He's going to get a chance. He's going to lead the way for the Blue Jays. Springer, let's go. You guys have made me like the Jays better than my home team. There you go, McKenzie. We've done our job. Kirk was getting the day off. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate the roses. Swing and a miss, 100 miles an hour. Nicholas, 100 miles an hour. Springer swings through it. He's in the hole. 0-2. Let's go. Come on, Springer. 0-2. Nicholas bringing the pitch count all the way down. Here's the pitch. Swung and put into play. Deep in the hole. Going to bounce this one across. Springer is safe. Base hit for Springer. 100 mile an hour pitch. And Springer was able to get a bat on it. That was something. That was something. Wow. He hit that one deep in the hole, and the shortstop had to go way back to grab this one. And no real chance. I mean, not that Springer is lightning speed, but that was so far away. So the Jays have one on. Let's go. 99 miles an hour on the bottom corner to Barger. Barger is 1 for 2 with a double walk. He did score a run. Barger's got power. He likes him inside. This is going to be a showdown. Nicholas delivering. Woo, he's outside. Hammered that one down the left field line. But foul. Foul ball. That, the way he threw that ball. Whew, this is power. Big time power. But Barger, can he counter? He's in the hole 0-2 right now. Let's see if he can do what Springer did. An 0-2 base hit. Here's a pitch inside. He did not go around. He appeals it. He did not go around. Staying alive. 1-2. Woof. Man, he throws hard. Oh, McKenzie, that's wild. Ate the best top. Oh, nice, Onyx. Here we go. Misses low and inside. 2-2 to Barger. The Let's Go Blue Jay chants are starting up. Blue Jays lead the major leagues while they're tied with the Dodgers for comeback wins with 39. Let's see. It is 3-2 Pirates, Noah. 3-2 Pirates. Barger's going to hammer this one foul at 100 miles an hour. Pirates are up 3-2. We're top of the 8th. Blue Jays trying to get something on here. Nicholas is throwing heat. 100, 99, 98. 2-2 is the count. Here's a curve. Drops it to 88 miles an hour down in the dirt. Full count now. Full count. Let's go. France is on deck. He's ready. France, by the way, is subbing for Vlatty. If you missed it, Vlatty was pulled out earlier. Miguel says, go Pirates. Here's the 3-2. Swinging, going to put it in play. Over to second, across to first, in time, double play. Just what the Pirates doctor ordered, a double play. Oh, Barger. My boy, that's not what we needed. You had a one on with no outs. He fought that one off, and he hit right into a double play. I'm showing the lightning hand. That's McKenzie. That's wild. That is crazy. All right, here comes France now. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Yikes. 0-1. Ty France struck out in the 5th inning. Holy smokes. The crowd is getting into this game real quick. Pitch. France is going to foul this one off. So he's in the hole 0-2 right now. 0-2. 2 outs. France looking to get this one done. You're going to welcome in everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hitting that subscribe. Thank you for hitting those follows. We appreciate it. Let's go Blue Jays. Oh, this is going to be golfed into center field, and that's going to be an easy catch. And just like that, the Blue Jays are down to their final 3 outs. 3-2 Pirates. We are going to the bottom of the 8th inning. J-Lock, what's up? Jimenez, so he's still in there, but he's at the bottom of the lineup. So we just came around to the top, J-Lock. So we may not see, we may not see Jimenez unless they start getting some hits. Due up for the Blue Jays in the top of the 9th when we get there will be Bichette, Varsho, and Clement. So we won't see Jimenez unless the Blue Jays get something going. Coming up here for the Pirates, McCutchen, who's 0 for 2 today. Triolo, who's 0 for 1. He's got 2 walks and a stolen base. And Canario, who's 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. So getting to that mid to second half of the Pirates lineup, the Jays are going to need some quick outs here. Michael, what's going on? Red Sox are losing. Jays need this one. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look at those out-of-town scores, even though you guys can all see them over there. Let's go. 8-3 Cardinals over Marlins. 11-4 Phillies over Mariners. 4-0 Orioles over Red Sox. 7-1 White Sox over Braves. 3-1 Royals over Rangers. 2-0 Dodgers over Rockies. And the Tigers beat the Astros 10-0. Wow, the Brewers and the Cubs was postponed. So that's your out-of-town scoreboard right now. We got a burner right now. We got a huge game. Huge game. Dominguez coming back in. Let's see what the Blue Jays can do here. My phone decided working wasn't necessary. That's amazing. Oh boy, I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot. So Anthony Dominguez, he is going to take on McCutchen, who's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch in there. Catches a corner. Strike 1 call. We'll take that. Strike 1 call. Whew. Whew. Long look. Dominguez. This is going to be hitting the play. Bichette is going to make the catch. Over to first in time. There you go. Good job, Jays. Good job. All right. This is a close game. We have to go into hyper mode. Mega, what's going on? Welcome in. We need to get ourselves set here. All right. We got to get ourselves ready. All right. Let's go. All right. Triolo set up now. He's set and ready. Sir Anthony Dominguez looking good. This pitch in there for a strike, 99 miles an hour. That's what we need. That's what we need. Whew.
For a couple of days. That maybe him. Somebody's walking around.
Setting it up. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Strike 2. We got 1 out. Santana looks like he's going to be getting up and starting to warm up. Let's go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is getting nerve-wracking. 0-2, 1 out, nobody on. Dominguez with the pitch. High. It's going to be a little high and outside. There's ball 1. That's okay. That's okay. We'll take it. Oof. Oh boy. This is just crazy baseball right now, folks. Crazy baseball. Here's a pitch. Just misses. Just misses. 2-2 now. 2-2 is the count. Santana officially warming up in the pen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Onyx, I think it's because the multi-streams, I guess it can't go in both of them at the same time, is my guess. I'll have to do some research on that. Canario is set. Taking a long look. Here's the pitch, the 3-2. He lost them. He lost them. Oh. So we got 1 on for Pittsburgh now. 1 on, 1 out. Oh, that's okay. Because if you're thinking for the power of positivity, it means we're setting up for the double play. So that's it. We're setting up for the double play. We got this. We got this, Jays fans. Oh, boy. So here comes going for the pickoff attempts. Obviously not there in time. Canario. Wow. This is nuts. We might need Kirk. We might need Kirk. This one in there, called strike. We'll switch up the caps. We'll go with the red. We'll get the red Jays cap on. Our rally cap. Let's go. Let's see if the cap does it. In there, swing and a miss. There we go. 0-2. 0-2. 0-2. If you could play for a team in the MLB league, who would it be and what position would you play? In my prime, Mark, where I could actually be athletic and didn't have any injuries, center field would be my position, and I would play for any team that would take me. Hit up, makes the play over to second. Oh, you son. Come on. Sir Anthony Dominguez had it hit to him. He turned around to throw it to second for the double play, and he threw it way off target. Way off target. The ball goes into the outfield. And instead of getting that double play ball, now we got one out runners on the corners. Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is crazy. I can't believe this happened. Now, Jimenez did throw his glove. He reached out and his glove comes off his hand. He dives for it and the glove goes flying. He's not supposed to, you're not allowed to throw your glove at the ball. And so there's conversation with the umpire here about the glove coming off. And now there's a whole meeting of the minds. Everybody's coming out. First and third with one out. Yikes. Oh boy, this is just getting crazy. That was just crazy. How? They had it right there, and the Blue Jays just, they let it go by them. Not that they let it go by them, but oh my goodness. So close. Yikes. All right, so the Blue Jays got to just settle down right now. You got to just settle things down. You just got to get some outs here. The red hat is bad luck. No kidding. I think I'm going to switch it back. 1 for 3 is Henry Davis. Davis stepping up. Here's the pitch on the corner going, whoa, what are you doing? They go to pick him off. They go to throw him out at second base, and Heineman throws it 8 stories over the head. Come on. So the Blue Jays scored another run on a attempt to throw out the runner, stealing second base. Heineman throws it 8 miles over the head of the second baseman, Jimenez. Oh my goodness. So now the Pirates score 1 and the runner advances to third. So instead of getting the double play and getting out of this inning, the Blue Jays on a couple wild throws now allowed a run to score and have a runner on third. Oh my goodness. Terrible throwing errors. Pittsburgh scores 2 runs on wild plays by the Blue Jays. This is absolutely nutty right now. I mean, it was in the... Come on, Heineman. Everybody just needs to focus. Everybody just needs to focus. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. This is hit a mile in the air. And that's caught at the track. Holy smokes. That's going to score another run. 5-2 Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. Gosh, the way that came off the bat, I thought it was out of here. Holy smokes. The Blue Jays forgot it's a 9-inning game. Oh, my goodness. Their defense is completely fallen apart. Brian Little, a couple of wild pitches. Dominguez with a wild throw. Heineman with a wild throw. My gosh. This one in there for a strike. 0-2. 0-2 with 2 outs. It's so unfortunate that this game is going this way because it's been a heck of a ball game all the way through. Unreal. This one is going to be poked foul again. Unbelievable. Such an incredible ball game has turned into a bit of a joke here. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. The Blue Jays still have a chance. This pitch down in the dirt. 1-2. Starts crashing out. They're going to start flipping tables, throwing chairs. Unbelievable. Exactly. All we need a few home runs. That's all. Couple singles and a homer, can be taken care of. Keener Falafa taking another one up high. My gosh. Maybe I should sit back down. I can't believe we did this to ourselves. Here's a pitch popped up. Somebody catch it. Jimenez is going to catch that. There it is. The inning has come to an end. All right, I'm going to sit back down because, well, I thought it would be exciting. I thought it would be an exciting run, an exciting inning, and it was a disaster. It was an absolute disaster. If you are just joining us, welcome in. This was a heck of a game until that last inning. Ian, what's going on? That's right. It ain't over till it's over. We can still turn around and do it. Bichette, Varsho, and Clement all do up here for the Blue Jays. It's still possible. It is still possible. 3 outs to go. Can the Jays come back? And, when we talked earlier about the Blue Jays in the playoffs and the Blue Jays doing big things and competing with the Milwaukees and the LAs and all that, things like this last inning can't happen, right? When you're in these playoff games and you have those kind of brain farts and wild throws, that is going to wreck your confidence. That will put you out of a playoff series so fast. Kevin, what's going on? Welcome in. Are we home or away, by the way? We are away. McKinsey, this game is in Pittsburgh tonight. They are in Pittsburgh tonight. So notice that all Toronto teams always let the bottom. Why, right? Why does that always seem to be the case? Oh, man. It's so bad because we were right in there. We were good to go. James, what's up? It's over. I don't know. It's not over yet. Vlatty Guerrero, and this is where it started to go downhill. Vlatty got pulled out of the game with a tightness in his left hamstring. He made a huge stretch by Vlatty, and that could have been what did it, but we'll have to see. Jesus the Bars is horrible. Pack it in, come back next spring. Drew's saying losing in a game like this, you're done. You're just forget about it. All right, 3 outs to go. Let's see what the Blue Jays can do. Here's Bichette. Hammers this one right back at the pitcher. Well, thanks, Bo, for showing up tonight. Jays are down to the last 2 outs. Santana, 1 pitch. Bo hits it right back up the middle. And yikes. Lily, thank you so much for hitting that follow. If you haven't hit that follow or hit that subscribe yet, now's a great time as we're here in the top of the 9th inning. Make sure you hit that follow, hit that subscribe, and We'd love when this stream is over tonight. Leave us a comment as Varsho hammered this one a mile, but that's going to go foul. When this stream is over and it's all wrapped up, come back to the video, leave a comment. Let us know your favorite part of the game, if you had one. Varsho's 0 for 3 tonight, so maybe he's due. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2 to Varsho. Varsho in the hole. 0-2. Oh, man. Oh, man. Varsho calling for time. Needs to adjust his elbow strap. The umpire says, go ahead. You're going to strike out anyways. No, he didn't really. 0-2. 1 out. Santana delivers. Swing and a miss. He does strike out. Looks like another NL World Series winner since the top team in the AL has given us this. Drew, hey, but you never know. When you start to play the top tier teams, they play much better. Simon, what's going on? Welcome in. Been on your live since a long time ago. Well, Simon, glad to have you back with us. First pitch is a strike here to Ernie Clement. Ernie Clement, you are our last hope. Help us, Ernie Clement. You're our only hope. 281, 9 homers. He's in the hole, 0-1. Santana delivers pitch number 6, and he hit him in the ribs. 94 miles an hour, and he hit him in the ribs. Ouch.
It looks like he is okay.
The trainer's going to come out and have a little talk with Ernie, and he says, I'm okay. He's not a big guy either, so he's going to feel that one for a while. Oh, got him right on the Blue Jay, right on the logo on the jersey. Just on that left rib. Lucas, how's it going? Welcome in. Thanks, Jay's bullpen, 2 Pirates. There you go. That's right. I'm a coach. If your team plays down to their opponents, there's no chance. I agree with you, Drew. You can't play baseball like that. So here comes Davis Schneider. Schneider is due up.
There goes Clement.
Down in the dirt. Clement is going to trot over to second base. Takes that force away. Schneider is 0 for 1. He came in, struck out in the 7th on a borderline pitch that the manager, John Schneider, came out and got thrown out for debating. Of course, it was polite. Schneider going to hammer this right to third. It's caught and the ball game is over. The Blue Jays lose to the Pirates. An embarrassing loss here. This one is done. The Blue Jays earned 2 runs on 6 hits. They had 3 errors. The Pirates, 5 runs on 6 hits. 3 of them, I think, were unearned. Just atrocious. There was a wild pitch that scored 1. There was a wild pickoff attempt that moved the runners. Another hit back wild throw to second base, which missed and allowed another run to score. All in all, it was an ugly outing by the Blue Jays. Sissik's going to get the win. He moves to 1-1. Rodriguez is going to pick up the loss, going to 2-1, and Santana with the save. Wow, was that something? A phenomenal ball game ends in a horrific collapse for the Toronto Blue Jays. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you for joining us here on the SB12 Sports Network. I'm your host, Sam Welby, and this is the Sam Welby 12 experience. Thank you so much. Our catcher is benched. I hope, yeah, Sarah, I hope there's going to be a conversation after this game. There was a lot of issues. Brian Little was not good. The catcher certainly Heineman certainly made some mistakes. Let's not forget, something was said on that bizarro play when Pham got the walk and he spiked his bat at home plate. And then Heineman said something and the bench is cleared. It was absolutely crazy. James, thank you. We might not be here tomorrow. We have a hockey training. So we got to take the boys to training. So it depends on what time we get back. But make sure you're checking the channel often for when we do get the games scheduled. We'll try and get them up in advance so you have some notice that they are there. But make sure you are following. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you all so much. This has been a great night from all of us here We say thank you, good night, and where's my other screen? There it is. All right. Take care, everybody. We're going to go get some food. Jimmy, too. Yes, the Jays lost in embarrassing fashion. It was not good by any means. Thank you to our moderators on all platforms. We appreciate you so much. To our members and subscribers, we thank you very, very much. To everyone who viewed us for the first time and said, hey, this is pretty good. I'm either going to subscribe or I'm going to come back and check it out again. We appreciate you. We look forward to seeing you up again very, very soon. Have an amazing day, an amazing evening, and Jays, do better. Good night, everybody, and thank you.